The challenge now, as you are seeing it, even the president himself has seen it. Yesterday he was here, today he's coming here back. It tells you that he has seen the enormity of the problem. But I thank God that with the number of trucks that are coming, and with all the transfer stations that were previously closed and that have been opened, and with the cooperation of the private sector, clearly within the next 10 days, the things that we are seeing in the Greater Accra, they will all be cleared, and the streets will also be swept, and proper care will also be taken. So we are not stopping today. We are doing today. Yesterday we did it. Today we are doing it. From 30th of June, the MMDCs in Greater Accra and Nation have not been sleeping at all. This has been their costume. So clearly today we are continuing. The president will come here, and you see the number of trucks. When we were in the meeting, the estimation was that we were to bring about 100 trucks. But coming to the grounds has seen that it is not a matter of 100 trucks, because people were holding the refuse in their houses. And because we said the transfer stations are open for free, the president arranged with the private sector and said we should open the transfer stations for free. So they were open for free. So some are taking them to the transfer station at Chimbota, some in Jamestown, some in Kaneshi, some in Abukubi, some in Malam, some in Panta. So clearly, because of that freedom, everybody, they are all bringing the waste. And that's why when you go around all the streets, you see heaps and heaps of refuse dumped there. And evacuation of the waste heaps that you see is also another work. Let me hold the fort for MMDCs and to commend them. Most Ghanaians don't appreciate the nature of the problem. The silting of the drains and storm drains is not the responsibility of the assemblies. The assemblies are for just primary drains, but the desilting is done by urban roads. And urban roads should have done the desilting of the drains and all those by March before the rain set in. And this was not done. So that's why some Ghanaians are just blaming the MMDCs. But as Minister for Local Government, I must set the record straight. The setting of primary drains, MMDCs. So once we do this, that the setting must also qualify. Thank God, money has been given to the Minister of Western Housing and the urban roads, and clearly from 30th June, they are all doing it. So it's like we are working together simultaneously. And when you don't just set the record straight, and people think that, oh, the assembly should have done this, the money given to the assemblies cannot be used for the decision of all the big drains that you see in the, and that is the cost. So the presidency has given that directive, and that is why you see that we are desilting, we are sweeping, we are evacuating, and we are sorting, and we are recycling. But when you carry all those waste to a landfill site, you are compounding the problem. And that's why the entire Greater Accra, there's no landfill site. But we were doing it here, it got full. We were doing it here, that got full. So from 2014, we moved to recycling. Thankfully, with your support and the support of the security service and the private sector, yesterday we were able to bring a lot of refuse on the streets. And as we expected before we came, most of the refuse were in the houses. But because of your intervention to open all the transfer stations and the landfill site, and to give freedom that they should bring the refuse for free, everybody is bringing just the refuse left, right, center. And therefore, all the streets across the country, and especially in Accra, the more you evacuate, the more they bring. And I'm happy that today you've come again. But myself and my sister, the regional minister, with the MPs and the MMDCs, even today being the second day, we are not going to relent. We are going to continue. We may therefore need additional intervention, that the transfer station openings should not end today. Because if you close it today, they will continue to be keeping the refuse in their houses. And we don't know when the next rain is coming. When the rain is coming, then they will come and be putting them into the gutters. So clearly, once we create that access, the stations will be opened, and within the next 1 week or 10 days, Your Excellency, even tomorrow, your Pentecost elder, I will not go to church. Tomorrow, Manchester service will be held here. We will come and make sure that we do the evacuation until we finish to bring you the report that you want. And I think that you will be of the view that we clean, after that we sweep, and all those kind of things. We will do it to your expectation, but a report will be brought. Thank you for your distinguished and excellent leadership.
Remember that today is day 2 of the national cleaning exercise. Yesterday, the turnout was fantastic, very good. People came out and helped to clean their neighborhoods. Today, the turnout is also good, but I'm just calling on those who are still in their houses and haven't come out. Please come out and come and join us so that we clean the city after the flood. Yesterday, one of the directives I gave was that in the past, we do these cleanups. We take all the garbage out of the gutters, but we don't follow up and come and collect the garbage that is by the roadside. And so when the rain falls, it just washes all the dirt back in. And so today we're going to concentrate on scooping all that garbage we took out of the gutters into these big trucks that you see there, so that they'll take them to the dump sites and go and dump them. But we know that if you look at the city and all the garbage we've taken out, we cannot do it in one day. So we'll all help to do it today, but tomorrow the army and the other agencies will continue until we're able to clear all the garbage that was taken out of the drains. We've had 6 transfer stations that were built more than 9 years ago. Unfortunately, they were not put into operation. So we've asked the contractor to open the transfer stations, that's Zoomlion, so that the Aboboyas and others can take the garbage to the transfer stations. They don't need to go all the way to Amasama and to the Irikops. If they dump at the transfer stations, we'll use these big trucks and load the garbage and take them to the Irikops. And so all the Aboboyas that are taking part in this exercise, you don't need to go to Amasama. Go to the nearest transfer station. If you ask, they'll show you where it is, and then you can go and dump your garbage there. So I want to thank everybody who's come out, and those who are still at home, all of you come out. We are doing this together. And Ghana is a resilient country, Accra is a resilient city, and we'll bounce back better than before. Thank you very much.
We did a study of several water bodies across the region, both the wetlands as well as the streams and storm drains. And we found certain developments that are quite stark, and we want to share with you. Starting off from most of the water bodies take their sources from the hillsides, the Akwapim Range. You would see that in 2023, the image to the left, I believe, the developments were not as many on the hillsides, and within 3 years, you see densification of developments that are happening in 2026, the same location. I want to proceed to the Densu-Weja Basin. In 2010, the image of the Tetegu wetlands would show you on the left that it had barely any development there. But by 2026, half of the land is virtually gone. So the city does not have enough space for water to pond to allow for the runoffs not to disturb settlements. These are images that are showing how developments are proceeding in those areas. The pattern has been people import materials, fill, especially in the dry season, and then wet season, they wait the next cycle of dry season, then they start building and taking up the spaces. Again, the next image is so how some of the developments are pushing the water courses into misdirecting them, so they are now meandering instead of having to follow the straight paths that originally they were supposed to pass. The Lafa Basin has experienced the same thing. You see the image, this is the Malam section of the Lafa Basin, the Malam Market, close to the Malam Market. In 2010, a few developments in the wetlands, but by 2026, more than half of the land is already taken up by developments. Again, we show you images here bordering on the salt pans at Pambros. And most of the lands here were filled with solid waste, capped with laterite, and then built upon, taking up all the land that nature has given us for us to hold water whenever there's excess runoff. The next slide is showing you how the solid waste is imported to fill the wetlands. We will show videos, a 5-minute video after this presentation to make underpin what we are talking about. Peshi, you see the image in the image, the boundaries that are bordered by the red line was the extent as at 2012. The white line is the extent as at 2026. We've again lost about half of the lands there to developments. We wanted to take a particular point to make the case. In the Kojo stream that feeds into the Peshi Lagoon, the point where we have fixed point A, as you see in the image, as of 2002, the width of the Kojo River was 261 meters. By 2013, almost 10 years later, it had reduced to 211 meters. By 2022, it had shrunk to 19 meters. And by 2026, it has shrunk to 10.6 meters. So in a space of less than 25 years, we have reduced almost to 100% the size of the flow. And so when it rains and people are complaining this is flooding, this is the kind of human behavior that is leading to the situation that we are facing. Now, on the East Legon Boundary Road, there's a water body that is called the Tessa Dam. The red boundary is the extent as at 2008. The white boundary is the current extent. We've lost more than 50% of the catchment there. The Sacramento Basin. The red boundary is showing us the situation as at 2011. The white boundary is showing us the situation as at 2026. More than half of the Sacramento site has been lost to development. These are some of the images that you see in the Sacramento catchment, where people fill and they are more or less recovering the land from the Ramsar site, almost up to the point of where it enters the sea. Second image is showing again how developments are taking up all the spaces and affecting the communities. We also did some numbers, some analysis, assembly by assembly. We're just taking a snapshot to give you just the numbers. And we did it assembly by assembly, where the main water bodies are. Ablekuma Central, as at for the stretch that we did the analysis, as at 2022, there were 6 structures. Luckily for them, in that same stretch, presently no developments have happened there. But that really is an isolated case. Ayawaso Central, 793 as at 2022, 801 as at 2026. Ayawaso East, 337 as at 2022, 494 as at 2026. Ayawaso North, 365 as at 2022, 365 as at 2026. For some of these, it's because the place is already fully built up, so there's no space for further developments to take place. Ayawaso West, 1 additional structure between 2022 and 2026. The Gas Central, 54 additional structures between 2022 and 2025. Now we have 2,329 structures in the section that we analyzed. Kole Klote, in the section we analyzed, from 178 to 186 structures. Dadi Kotopon, from 207 to 295. Okaikwe North, from 596 to 729 for just the small section that we analyzed. Wejagbawi, from 462 to 511 in the years that we did the analysis. Lejokuku, 544 to 638 in the intervening period. Ga East, from 693 to 711. Bon Katamanso, from 171 to 214. Ablekuma West, from 904 to 1,293. Gan West, from 456 to 559. Gan North, from 1,049 to 1,261. Gas South from 746 to 871 structures. With just this sample, we are seeing that of the 16 assemblies that we did the analysis for short sections, the counts are 10,497 structures. And we have lost the buffers, and this is just 25 meters of each side of the drain, which the law requires to be kept free and clear of developments. We have lost around 16% of the land, and thereby leading to the situation as we find.
And also on Power 97.9 FM. And Monday, the 13th of July, 2026, in the year of our Lord, Northern Regional Capital, Tamale, Yakesmi 107.1 FM. You know, body in the Savannah region. Also, no more fire life. A war a year in Kiligi FM. Na news a free a year, the northern part of Ghana. Bano a new good. Na ho sem nyina no ye de ni nyina bro san se du pokasie bi pa ye den atutu ho sem no sai na aye efri ho ba dagbon ni nyina no ye de ni nyina bro live on TVS YZ and also on Power 97.9 FM ye free one ye call aye YWFM mo kramo ho Boku ya source 100.1 FM Zeps FM o Zebila na Pusiga aye Wimpan Sampa Wende FM ye kwa Western Regional Capital aye Takrade a sharp 106.9 FM Ziama Elembele West and 100.3 FM Gosu ya nananom 92.5 FM station with ambition. Honorable Collins down there can't think as I say what in the video one then the one and one can ajia Sasu you do a yes and Korea on so do no FM almost so equamo ewo ya call a yabono region tiny 90.9 FM so consumer FM ewo nkwanta you do a yes Central Regional Capital Cape Kusua Adom Sounds equamo ho kutokraba markets as soon as info so Rich FM ensu ekramo yefi woni akofra mantema yinkru kese hu global 105.1 FM su ekram yedu 2 Oti region, 3 radio stations in Kuramu. You want 9.7 FM Oketikrachi, KFM Okpasana, Boom FM so ewo Jiasekai. Ye fu na fe ye moshi near call London, GFM radio and Fire Life radio, Omukremo ho. You call a South Croydon, a southeastern part of London so a ho Bude Babe so 38 ono wa bi atum kese Nana Krumpa so and ye bubremu ewo a year Dr. Symbiosis Barbering Shop on South Croydon so no omo ekremo mecham so Nana Kwesi ekremo and Asante Babes ni Kita almost so Camberwell Green ewo a southeastern part of London almost so a money matters ene kwaso ene obosai Dawson market also no wo me bi atum ene Bracing Kumasi market ne we bi atum Henry so bi atum ewo East Street market nyina no some I de ebre wo London GFM radio ne Fire Life radio mo fabi Facebook Live Power 979 TVS was at Ghana Samsung on YouTube SYZ broadcasting ya kwa America memo Apple 68 FM kwa kuskati ni timu omusu kuremu ewo eye Virginia me amidi dwuma de ebre wo ene awia yi ye from Mugabe Maase atankolega bigger the capacity man ene sane say ya na chese eye ni bre na aba san say ye to say dia na chese nya de a ye di agrokura na sam dodo na ho no katachi afrifa wakodin sanfo amaposifo ache no ewa asatematem ehun so nsem ewo ha won enya kro no no abo etutu asem a na amaposifo asonimu abrato no obi a wo ahoden sa sanfo no odi enti no eja utunufo a wontie menu akuma ana waye no ho se wo ye ohene sa sanfo na mudi no akufo ado tam no mutimi ni biemu mu ye mistake be chemo period embrane na ye adwuma rule of law no eye adwuma na me eye me nwanwa se the MPP foye na me Ghana hwan ya chene cheme me kantabake kura police station kura na me nwura bidewu na so andadwo mama ye ne ye wo power utie mi rule of law emra ye adwuma ye ne ye wo power no kura no ye chi ye NDC fo anye dede mutie 3 ye chi ye NDC fo anye dede ye sentence ye my say convict ye my 4 months MOB atua 30,000 including radio station owners frequency owners Ghana she ye kodem one sanwam 27 nights ekwaku 3 nights 3 days na me hu awia say useless ones ana ye chemo kakra bia na mo ye dede kata che fifa no wa ye hwan sukono ma we wa ye hwan ye chemo 1 2 3 IGP we wa ye gentle Christian tete yohunu fantastic IGP wa ya gentle ke bia tear gas ni ayasa aye nsuo hye ni gumu so na sanfuna mudi wo siade headquarters ni yoko wona kamajai hefon ya chiwo mo Ghana ha cha yen ya chi bobi ansa ewo Accra FM no hwan ana kwatena akwa sanfun ya chi na akwa yode ne kwa cantonment police station no and akufado that useless former IGP dan pare no hwan ko ye dede wo ho so obi ye investigation akọ obi ho a ye chi obi say munyeme papa mame useless caricature ya de me ko mo theater ya de me ko na me ba oxygen se so London useless was mu ye ni pass here for mamum ye nya ndise mamum nya wiki o sansan fun na MPP for die no jase kodua ne ko for die that's what some boys mamum ye nya wiki omunye obia o Ghana ha anade mu ye misu meka sa NDC mabunu so tinse amotere no mo pa mu se abote na munya akwase asem amoye na de na mu betima ye o Ghana ha ya be chama say we are in power ye ni opposition de see 2016 ni 2015 na jejeja amusa mo fa mu hudi anya na chachuke chikata no ni ma opanyi Kwame Pepra no ni ma opanyi Dana Gbodape no ni ma the late Victor Solomon no ni ma useless ones baga biga for na muye dede mutu tiaga se nwo mo so no mo so ni free ho no munya dede na o moye no ya chi ya mutiatere no Ghana mbutu ya so ya kwa ya basabasa bia akoku nipa ani akodi ewu misi mutiatere me charge de bo me say you spread them on wojeje ho ma kunipa no ma tutuo ma ko repo biba na so ya de ekoi na satam na America aboje mu no mo hen satam na jase kodua mu no mo hen no mu ni Ghana ha useless ones eneja mi ba bia gumu so mo badwane basi for na mo nya lose guard bia ma wo mo ti wa mo wuni right say o twitu a ma twituo MPP primary so be this and phone take a so free America, but what bodamu for America, but no free heaven, abba. Such a useless caricature. When a man now crap, now I hook Kokoti, Braban Waba, useless catechi. We are in power. We are telling Masabe Kwasia and destabilizing this country. Sabi Temesia Tragana Makwasia and Fajan Togana. Once we are in power, no. What's your chance to say your power you could to me? Me say me abua kramai me mane ma me nchen emma abra sika da me nchen tuo da me nchen na krama betafre me ho ensi useless ones. We need to hold the power well so the rollers ka kire no and before they keep on changing their names we are useless and wicked people. Afena munim Yuyoko headquarters that area is security zone mo pam omo nyina free ho IGP ma omrete no operations mum ye hu ne adwuma moye Mupama Munina free that area is security zone. And before you hear Mubatimaya or Ghana. Now, Nasaya no Mubadana decide, or Mate a Yadia vigilante group, Mebua, Muyafi. Much almost say to me, no, a Quobia 1992 constitutional and Mrania Dia Juma. Obienwa Mrano is above the laws of this country. Talking about Katachi and miracle, one miracle. Woman, you better than us. Mutetri say na NDC for match here. Tell my NDC for no show solidarity no. The supporters, one more pray no more yadan, one more fine krata atwetwe. See enyi President no 24 temper justice with what Maase. Na dia ye bi omo fa kyen. Woman sorry anya ye kire say. Come on, ya Virginia Radio Gold anyone. Woman sorry anya kwase asem say. That is the difference between NDC and MPP. Useless caricatures. Who is their leader? They don't have any leader. Dabu nenema. Just a quadria kasa no money in idea chili. Just a quadria kasa, that young man, no money in idea chili. They don't know what they are doing. You'll be in a position forever. Some funa mudi wagana hano. IGP unu timno. Mumakisho sa mobakla money na free yoko. There's no way in the United Kingdom. Yeah, London Metropolitan Police will be. Na mubakwa gu baby sa. Then I can attack that institution. The area is security zone. Sa area no away a security zone. Mamu mo kwai na mo kwai cha mo pam mo free ho. Tie gas nya adwuma. Die na dan pare anye wo Ghana ha. Die na dan pare anye wo Ghana ha. Mo free see area fi ana. 8 years mo bedi ye no. Sanfu amudi ye mo free see area fi. Ya tra ho. Katachi e ba che wo na e ba che wo china. You are not better than Mugabe. You are not bigger than Mugabe. Brebian wa bossing me. Yeah, ebe shama sanko fu we dey some fun Ghana ha. Kura 29 nam. To ba heart. Miracle bo agere kasate said you obi a we ye nipa bi asin obi wo Ghana ha. Useless ones we omni pedua okura wo mo. Ye chema na mo yare. Ya kodem 1 month ye bai. Ye wu. Obi ani ho me anopa bia me so ye be check me BP no. Na ye 120 na say any 70 na 80. Mo seri enro ya mamu ndra mutumi e che ma mo na mo ne mo yare. Katache beba be ka so wo yare. Miracle beba be ka so wo yare. Mamo map osi for mamo mo kwan mo pam wo mo. Wo mo ya mo ma beaches nwura wo mo. Mati ase mo freely bibi. Dia man for na nya sam ketua wo. Mesi chachuchi kata no wo ma. Victor Solomon no wo ma. Honorable Colenzada no wo ma. Honorable Atoforsin. Dia Atoforsin frɛ mu awo eye MPP mu no na wo yere wo ma. Dia said we are going go frɛ mu Alaji said we are going go. Menua said we are going go frɛ mu no wo yere wo ma. Dia menua aye doctor aye opuni Cocoa board former CEO wo frɛ mu no wo yere wo ma. Dia Mugabe Maase frɛ mu no na me wo yere e wo ma. Useless ones. Useless ones. Na ya chi bibini a se ya hwehwe mu pa na mo na munim yoko na makwa invade ho momma wo draw line ma wo mo. The area is security zone. Draw the area for them. IGP, please sit up, my good brother. Hey, Chairman 1, champion IGP, capacity IGP, draw the lines for them. Draw lines in the mawamo. Yes. I can see now the engines are working. Soldier for the Mutimi, a mama soldier for the Mra. Mopama Munina Fuho. The area is a funny about Jarimu. No more see a Diagro. Share. Missy a Chi Mugabe, no. Basa beyond the NC of Ghana. And this is another power. Jomama Nanateso as president. Yachimi na at that time now come to me. I should statement say pardon that day now. 27th July 2016. Busumi woman 10 years for penny. Useless ones. And then the Chemo money pa. Yenjeli no crowd. If you hear moon or moye. Mosamonia diamond yasi. Fantastic. Moto for the mujina ho. Obi abedwane. Sa soldier for na ba ho. The soldiers have taken over. Fantastic move. That is why now the who said Mahambi Bumai. Who deserve a third term? Who deserve a third term? And you may say be masate court. You deserve third term. This is what we want. After the mujane. And member manesi ho. After the mujane. If persuasion first, force must be applied. May say these guys they are not better than us. Oh, they are not better than us. BBM, they are not better than us. Let's show them that we are in power. And now I'm now seeing that spirit in the NDC. And now I'm now seeing that spirit. Spirit in Yajuma. Ship them. Let them move to from the area. That place is security zone. We shouldn't entertain such nonsense in this country. We are in democratic dispensation. Since 1992, a year democratic dispensation. You want some full sebi wa Ghana hada. Kufo be take you over there and see wa Ghana. Your chairman for was sorry them. What happened? And this is for Ghana na. Useless ones. A political party don't have a leader. Useless political party or money leader. Who is their leader? Who is their chairman? Who is the secretary? Useless ones. Useless opposition. Jomo Bakabia ye Jinisam, Yasa Bianim, me to Sabi Wehu, Canada Japan a kind. Yes, Yantao, Amomo Sagano. Womo ye way, just international community be bibi koso. Ghana, Babia Jomahama de Ghana Kwakuduno. We shouldn't sit down and allow this bag of biggest. Wemo. They should make a wrong move and they will see where power lies. They think we are joking in this country. I'm not seeing Yamin and Co, the NDC, the grassroots. Yamin, Pablo, Mumie sorry. My good brother Yamin, sorry. Yes. Mimi nimde me kasa NDC you to nya omo beye. Give me 10 minutes. Na me kasa mo be hu de besi wo ho. Ye be clear mo nyina away. We are in power, we are not in opposition. I said we are in power, we are not in opposition. Mo clear mo nyina free ho. What nonsense is that? Mo free se mo kwa na mo ye nipa Ghana. Ti de moye madwene say achi mo nipa bia science institution you go and attack that institution. Useless ones. Useless leaders managing a political party in this country. Mame na me ho semeti o mo na me pe eye es natural mineral water bi mu me nya start show no afa na me hitiba na ne mo bete me a mo fi ade mo bi di agro katachie tu a o kansanfo edi atam kansanfo de mo ye na ekufo do tab ke bi se yanka mo beti atara Ghana si ye musebia akufo do di me general court 4 years se ke ye musebia ka mo beti atara joma matam ne ejeli ya se Ghana. Yes, I could buy some different age on Mahama. And that's who didn't cheat different because you want the banner and what papa no. And me yana cheat dear da was so about third time, fourth time crime didn't cheat. I'm saying it here without fear or favor. He's a good man, he's a good leader. Would the papa na chia? Well, I report them out on my way. One baby a direction or the Ghana econ. Direction you good. Media, that third time bed need them support too. Supreme Court to find interpretation. Mama yana home rasa sia, eba sia, eba za to aso. more fire. Nneɛma ɛkɔ so yie. Bibia de dana kwam. Say Dennis Miracles Abuaje Yokufo ache no. Woye A2 eye Bawumia Yokufo ayeden ache no. And I'm very happy. Say now Yokufo no munya iremo na acha ne ni team no munya wo madwuma. Me say ache amafo Ghana ha NDC fo ache wo no obia NDC ni bia asori ankwa akoye dede. Nya itna mamo enyin sanfo sa e wo ho. It is time. Say Ghana Police Service mo be set up. Na some phone MPP for the ni nyina no. I mean, Akufo-Addo, esafo be na Akufo-Addo ani wo Ghana ha. Ene ma boni be na Akufo-Addo anya wo Ghana ha. Ye criticize Akufo-Addo in a constructive manner. Boni na ekoso nyina some of us so matumi aka ye kasa ahye no mo. You can criticize, but you can't go and attack institution like Yoko. Today they are attacking Yoko. You allow them. The next day they will be at the Jubilee House. We shouldn't entertain them. They are useless. Let's stop them. Momo tiagas no got refuge. And this time, no minute on my for Johnson said you catch an LED campaign. Go forward to tear gas. Damn Palimo to tear gas. Many Baba Kuneni a day. You free ho. Yeni Ghana. Let's have some fun ya moody. My quarter opposition 1.5 years. Monterey. Yachimubia, release my father. Release my father. Shut up there. Who is your father? Yachicha Chukata no nima. Yachivito Solomon no nima. I saw the Damon and MPP for Chinipa. Namodi Achimo Airport to Amusu. I saw the Damon and Namuchinipa. A coffee for near Woody for. I saw the Damon and Namuchinipa. Munim Yame. I saw the Damon and Namuchinipa. Ubia wa dad do so kwa numni nura mo se monte mompene mujeli eye sometimes no mo kasa ase nsuo ne gina omutirim. The current chief justice nini ya direct brother your friend say eye Eugene Bafoboni ye jeli no under Akufo-Addo's eye administration jeli Alhaji Osman no ye ohene ewo eye Savannah region ejeli woni manya for TV sankofo ni na omuni yire ni ma san fun akwa na modi wo Ghana ha no ofisi ebeja mo wi ayi power wo ye he ya bechew na mra ya adwuma on tehwe wo papa no 55 million Ghana cedis no 550 billion sika afọ nsase according to Yoko. Yeah, ye ba be hwehwemu. Money laundering ka ho. Defrauding by a year false pretense ka ho. And ade ebiem. Causing financial loss to the state. And nema bebre charges sincere and ye kasa sincere no. Ye de abon. Say soldiers not take over. And I like the spirit. Yes, soldiers take over. Make a wrong move with the soldiers. The mo ye no achemwo over the weekend say manage home. I'm person attack soldiers. Bema mamona baba no. Yes. Mu yes say ya na angels ne da 900 million angels. Dem who say afraid na NDC. That spirit esati adwuma. No nonsense. Who is about that young man? Charles ni tegu abo. Kai. Wait. We ye mistake who about no kwa ba peke. Without fear or favor. Sekata ke nya ha ne achi no wono ne konso wo kwa asante regiso koye dede ho ya chi no ye tra ma sabe mpredu sa jimifo bi ansa o man we yo ma se o man 8 years ye sa tra ma sabe aba papa aba president papa aba no ye tra ma sabe mpredu sa jimifo bi a eso ne magana nane because international community baby abewura bia no Ghana edi ye we soldiers for na take over. Let's listen. Give way to traffic. The commanders. Go back. Go to where? You are going back to local. Go back.
Let them go. They want to lead them here. They want to go. This way. They want to just lead them here. This way. This way. Nobody is going to cross. This way. Nobody is going to. I don't understand this. We want them to do it. So let's give way. This way. This way. Nobody to traffic. Nobody is going to cross. This way to traffic. Nobody is going to cross. Nobody is going to cross. The police people don't know their weapons. We want traffic to flow. Former vice president, are you trying to say that the police doesn't know their weapons? Please. Because the police are doing their work very well. You understand?
Up. Police here their work. Somebody vigilante. Mo clap one down. We need to stop them now. NDC. Let's be serious. Oh. Nkrumah die no afanya kwa Nkrumah Ghana. We need to stop them now. Clamp them now. Clamp them down. Mo come for down. Yes. Mo tear gas. They should stay away and allow the institutions to work. And this is time we that be I could for the time. We will send this for you way. Jimmy, you're too much in the system. We have entertained them for too long. We have entertained this nonsense for too long. And it is time for us to sit up as a political party and as a government. It is time for us to sit up. NDC, it is time for us to sit up. John Mahama is working. We don't need to sit down and allow these useless caricatures to destroy this country. Womu ye same to Kwame Nkrumah. Womu ye same to two bomb. Kwame Nkrumah, they did same to Nkrumah. We shouldn't entertain these useless caricatures. These wicked people. We shouldn't entertain them. Never again. Si abe masa ankofo we si achu omu nipa no omu ye dede. Die na asie. Kwakwa nyi de ho ye de ko what they say BNI. Die de sie and akufa the time. And this for we ana. And this for kototo abo ana. Omo ko she ties ana. What is this nonsense for? Yeah, we have katechie so die no. Mova katechie die no so nto so. Another useless caricature. So for America aba. Okoya na do no akwotena ankoya adwuma. Na politics mo dede wo Ghana house or also ye ohene be ni de be din samfun sei statement free Asante Regional Air Police Command o maso ya den aba da bia me kan ye tufu no nti suko no mafe no 43 years o kasate se de obi a suko no ma wo small boy 43 years o meye mu bi wo ba bia wo yes because o abo je say cut some phone tracing some phone organa the president atamia de opebia obi amfi no and then once we yaba. I told you that young guy unama kiki no asesa amanfo di wachi near the seniors also o dwan san near the seniors ne so also we hene we katachie useless caricature like you we mu nyina na ma omuso makwa America akosua ade aba na ko bia ko akosua won free America aba no oba suba we na o say with the gang group ekọ na MPP internal elections na mutututuo wase we na mutututuo den wase so we so ne we record 2028 ana and this mo set up sankofo we ekom de wo de obo de ani bra na ka katachie mu se wo ye disappointed MPP why na amwa wo afa no mo pe ba bi de omo tia afa wodan no te se de anoma buru ni aboso akotre wodan no so anya yie ni suba dan na di emiehu se wono otumi kan homa ni nya yie some of us and this ni wo yemu me bibie ni wo betimi a change my mind sebe kwa akodi mahama echi na echina maja mahama NDC se me di MPP echi ensida. And now I'm happy say the Ashanti Regional Police no one of aya katachie ne gang group no ba ko akasa yentie ni sesia
Bakatachie ne ma na mo yese o number yese the number ni dey you bet 50 ani pa na mo die oh ye ba ha na ye be da o mo ho e wa aguna fahin yes say free ayi na finance me buy anti aguna fahin na mo die bia aguna me nim ho ne honest yes say bia ye kwa bia bi ti ewu ma say we be trust so ka dey chen ban o pe ma hotel na mo die ya so mo ha ne mo na wo dey o number yes the number ni dey you bet 50 ani pa na mo die oh ye ba ha na ye be da o mo ho e wa aguna my kasa katachie ne bakatachie ne ma na mo yese o number yese the number ni dey you bet 50 ani pa na mo die oh
President team, thank you very much. And then my spirit na ba guy was so ko jail katachie fifani se opia bontini ni pa benante sankofo ho he vigilante na no masati no and this yakasa ya me mu so ye na te said ye di agro ebesi ndemi hu statement bia from NDC ho efa ne yakwaso vigilante ya MPP for RTA mo ye din ye nim de mu fa mu ya me nim de o fa mu in Ashanti region yakufo do ne president kofo ne MPP Domudi Yami Frem when he was the Ashanti Regional Secretary of the NDC. Ye nyina ye hu ye. Ene hwe was an gang leaders ne ba kwa kasa. Wa kwa frem secretary chene do mkoye. Wo mo number be 15. When ye MPP internal elections o. Wo mo ye rehearsal for 2028. I was here ye do mo nyina gu form. And now listen. Statement to the free Ashanti regional North Regional Police Command. Police restore calm during NPP constituency executive election at Mugabe Maase. The Ashanti North Regional Police Command wishes to inform the public that police restored calm following disturbance during the new Patriotic Party Efija Sechere East constituency executive elections held at the SDA Church polling station Mugabe Maase in the Ashanti North region. On Sunday 12 July 2026 at about 7:45 a.m., one Kwame Frifa Mensa, age 45 years, that is Katachie, led a group of about 30 metro men to the SDA Church polling station, when security personnel engaged the group to ascertain the purpose of their presence. They became aggressive, attacked the police, and disrupted the electoral process by throwing electoral materials onto the ground. The suspected ringleader, Kwame Frifa Mensa, that is Katachie, together with 6 others, were swiftly arrested to assist with investigation, while the remaining members of the group escaped. Efforts are underway to arrest the other suspects. Preliminary investigations indicate that suspect Kwame Efifa Mensah, as a Skatachie, claimed that some of his supporters had been sidelined in the electoral process and that he had obtained an interlocutory injunction to halt the elections. However, neither the Electoral Commission nor the police received any court order or injunction directing that the elections be suspended. Following the intervention of the police, calm was restored and voting resumed under adequate security. The election ended peacefully at about 4:00 p.m. That's 4 p.m. After which the Electoral Commission duly declared the results. Later on the same day, suspect Efifa Mensah and another suspect, Osman Awuni, age 44 years, complained of ill health. Complained of ill health and were taken to the Mampong Government Hospital where they were admitted for treatment. The two suspects remain under police guard while receiving treatment. Investigations are ongoing and the public will be updated on any further development. Signed, Emmanuel Agboji, Assistant Superintendent, Public Relations, Public Affairs, Ashanti North. We and a free post for us about dated 13th July 2026. American wakwaba. To free America by no ankoso anya sabia Jimina. Yen lead gang group. Ne wusa me yakatachie. Jimisa. Na so abai we muntimi nya sa Jimina for ever hu ni o. Yes, Mugabe nyewe, I won't do it. Obi a wo yire wo ma only the gang group enkoka so mu koye sa ne mafun we. Omo sorry a omo TikTok, social media, no mu dijo ma atem. Kotra America, no mu dijo ma atem. America bo aje that young man. We omo age 43, 42, 43, 42. Small boys. Because we move for say. And the leadership of the NDC and the government, those at the top, because I muntie me. We a humble appeal and I'm a day mamu. Sa vigilante 9 people for the bano. Munguno. The current IGP, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni majuma pa awoye. And we did 2 years aka ho. Sabo ajuma fa bo awoman no. IGP ni majuma wo betimi aye. Ye ni intelligence awogada, owura intelligence eye room ho. E wo sia de headquarters room eye 13 ho a. Ye ni majuma amobo. Mobo ajuma papa. CRD eye director general, me maame, COP me sister, me nua ba me bibia, COP eye leader donko oba hima ho first no. Wajuma so ani. Please. Sa vigilante group we mon dissolve no. Me kan na wa ha. Ma obia me ka se Mugabe kan monto monfa me bo ma me hia bo fa. So no, I don't need that stone for anything. The mekano muntie me. MPP Akufo-Addo obaye no wogu vigilante nyina koye mra e wo Ghana ha akwa parliament me apase say political party be anywhere I was a form a vigilante group near Wazoka boys na ye wo the Hawks anywhere when e no to binga we makọ for me useless caricature bit say Charles need to go to Gwabo who na say ukaso ntu Mirika 5 in school won't Jimmy sa no mu Jimmy o system no kata chefifo na mo nyina wo se wo yare fo ye chi wa wo se wo yare fo na mo ne nam ho ana mamu okoso na mo ma mamu nkoso ye tra o MPP election o CPP election o aya reform for election o Ghana how so far as John Mahama remain as the first gentleman of the land, the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, yes, sit down and masebe mo nsam fono mututu asem no enkoso Ghana ha mo free say Ghana enye comfortable place for mo mo kwatena Jupiter anasa plateau na mo kodi mo nsam fon ho hadie so far as ye mu bi ye kasa panifo tie ye mu bi ye wa ban mu ne ye kasa ekono ye tolerate any nonsense. If persuasion force must be applied, do have moody phone soldier for not take over. And no nam who say ya then the 100 million angels mo say abai ne boju. Ma beat it in wura wo mumu. Ma obi nya na dwene say wo so sene wo my way. Obi afa mra nya adwuma. na so we wadwene say we agiman ye be ko agyaw power to the people me na mekasa no mekasa so ekọ metu ekọ ma fire etna last week and Monday right production team last week Monday me kan ha so ko eye akuapem nof abrate bia oya goil Western regional manager or ko as constituency chairman mo we the picture Dennis ampem bibi Dennis something mo we mama last week Monday I said it here and na me bisa question say oya goil eye Western regional manager na or call for nimponye na daso the angels Mugabe Maase production team mo ye adwuma ne mane ye me fe mati ase ti ese na say me wie na msi mo bedi abeti a mini problem me wie na msi mo bedi go be mini problem me wie na msi mo bakọ ante yawo a mini problem me wie na msi mo bakọ eye asabia wa mini problem me wie na msi mo bakọ na hwe ho a mini problem because mo dwuma so ani abrati ya mini di tools we no ya Western regional manager of Goil na me signal ye no he has been suspended and now we winning and the MPP chairman ewo akuapem no that is me Mugabe me baby say you Dennis ampem da ko ananya sa meboa hafo ne tiefo meboa ana da so no 1 week nie me de to so na ma fa to so me kan wa asem na ma ka ho asem wa we ne omo firi ba bi no ma ba be wura ye omo no mo disturb ye te se de kakatachie e ba be wura ye mo aba disturb ye ni me hu ne tam na wo fi ade ha angels ne de wo de akoma bone ba wo beko me ye very powerful me ka kire wo de akoma bone se bia wo be su fidie bone wo ha wo beko as a manager you go without fear or favor oba ha kuma pa na so de be free aso be ye adwuma san say ye ne e wo ha no managing the affairs of the business no obi ene okura kuma bone staff na ye wa ne tu free ba bi ba be wura ye mu now they adwene bone na ye den eba say oba keka ye no mu na wo de akwade ai kai enye adwuma obi aso apam no no na twere resignation letter de brem oko mo hu ne so ba mo hu na wie obetimi Mugabe katechi because you say we a small boy monkeys play by sizes and they all say attitude mu wo hu level so akwa America ba wonam kikikiki so akwa abrochira ba me freelance ba me nya 1 month matena several years me kwa ba me nya 1 month wo ba da ben o say achew ube hu nyanse wo me na mete ye program o say wo achew handcuff ne gu nsa no de sanfon wanya utire ni dima obeko prison ekira wo de esua nyansa so wo ye obi a waware ada opemfo achi wo yere wo ma obesua nyansa sanfon we wuni say internal elections say NDC ye internal elections e wa amasaman na masesa echomenfo na masesa mechomenfo na me de makogo say wo mokwaye tutu asem no mokwa side e koso e ho na cha say me useless what you say na cha say me pe NDC ye say me pe NDC ya bibi bia de anim guase bebe bia me ma ne me hwe ma ne nyeden happy yes mi wukura be sia no kwan me hwe ma ne happy some younger brother won sanwama do agiri Salam adwuma wo bo ewo sanwama do agiri hoi clean up asase akoso yi adwuma Salam boy ye won sanwama do agiri wo say yes MC open Eastern region best MCs now we 2 are 1 on 2 obako as parliamentary way seat no obako contest I will vote for him. I'll transfer my vote to that area and vote for him. Because he should be any fine gentleman. I see a boano near just says it to the free. That useless caricature funny and not on plano. You better retire when you have free politics remove. The Katache wa kwa bruche was so a question law. Lo na okoso e nyina afanya nsa bi ama oso ye ohene ana odam odin kwase asem we ohia sa bi ohin ane onamane adichini ese ne so kohwifo amuni de moye sabi jimifo we wonama na musa adichini ese ne so tutura ni we na mu dichini ese ne so ana ya tiasem de ana ya tiasem pa. The overlord of the Dagbon kingdom Yana Abukari the second watwana nanum ewa insiedo ene ya naba hot silima yesi Dupon kese pa na tutu no ya na to na nanom onseado ti du be se ne yakasa na che se wo se e cha no kura hye no ye change direction. Yes, that is tradition. Yes, na bako sikanton kwa yana Abukari the second, the overlord of the Dagbon kingdom. Okwa sikanya dai anton kwa da bia me ka se tiwiase a ye no do ye ho wo hia hwe na so ne ye ka tasifo sesi a onye dan onka ho ya ba ya fa hwe amawiase sanso ani ya fa hwe nye dan enko ama yesasana se John Dramani Mahama ma panya so krata ba bontene ya ne kasama for Felix Kwachi Ofosu Minister Government Communications in Sasha Asie krata ba ma panya yesasana se John Dramani Mahama wate we're expressing the condolences to the royal family and the people of Dagbon and the entire nation over that period. A date keke. And I know minimum china say me ana ewo. The April of your singing, I have found baby, and I'm once in the room. Obina be pejano, Obina babona mana, Obina be jareno, Obina be pamna tadie, Obina be shana tadie, and Obina be sino. Will be brebenina, ya, for your dinner day, and she will be. I didn't know wo ya well why nya pade nyina awie no wo ya well na wo fa wodin nya dan enhyemu bi o ka no mfa nko ofie no mfa nko wo wa kire no mfa nko mpabo no mfa nko ntade no mfa nko na ne nyina mu no siadi ebedu fia obedu mukura no ahwe ya yemfa nko ho me papa de ensi lie bad ahwe ya wo dan a wasi ofia na wasi no ye kwa kona baby ne do be dan ye do be kwa akoto akese ye the body na ye dan aba satamon ka tasefo hu biem ena wo kwa wo ba abusuaje wa tu nyina wo achi no so ko fie kura wo sama ko fie se okwa akosia abusuafo ya ye be ka se wo sama ya ye dan abefi obatampa wo do wo ma no ntumi nkosira wo ma ne biem o ye be ka kire se wo dabrem ne hen eni amenem adakatia abofote ena wo be ye dan ena obedi wonam ka kire se wo sama ya befi wa yo sama twetwen wa sama ma woni ko wa menem na wo dabrem ni adakatia obatampa wo do wo ma no wutimi kwasra wo mani biemu woni wo mu no moto nkwata ma yedan mapai sometimes ayana me huni pa ahomaso ewo wo mu nyame hye mu kakra bia no matawiase asoa ka no de na ma no abonsu agu ho fa ho wo kakra obesa di watem because oy okra position oni buo ma panyini oni buo ma obia sa se ba bi obesi bia no wo ya ageman wo ye kinkon ye ba so ya fa hwe anyeden ama edeja ne de bae edeja na ne besa ye den ede yakọ wo panyin ka sese yo bia ni wa ne hia no wi ase the month of July abosumia dry any August me ready me hosan in the month of February cause any MSC 13th July 24th July President Mills August 6 Omane Boama Limona Miniru Dr. Samuel Sapon Abuaji Honorable Dr. Mutala Muhammad Sana wo kire wo ho a position bi ekura wo udibre bi ekura wo sa wo kire wo ho a na wo reflect na wo say aka few days no man mo call ye no eye 1 year say na wo fili yes so yembre ho ase yemu nipa na yenno nipa yenya doye wuni bi na wonu ya ho kire na wo bi aboa no manfo kokotu omo se Supreme Court my interpretation say GM betimi akotete ma bia o ma yekwe direction yekwe die ya manfo kura sen support o se sa kwaji AU che eyi mama wo ja ye ho akwahi ahode no ho Paul Kigami mu da so ho Paul Biya mu ho ya de mamu ho embra na ma kwan dia na say Supreme Court timi kaza say a consecutive duty me come ani ye dia ope obeko nka se onkokora be force wa mo akọ je say bia amfa kan kura nche kokotu ni pe bi mo ka ho direction ye emre ye juma institutions ni ye juma perfect no mistake we mistake ye be chew emre ye juma Rambo style bi anim men ko fa gang group bia ko destabilize be bia to aba amomo se mo ye vigilante for everybody nyame ye fa vigilante for nya adwuma bi mo yatra ho NDC ma ho tactics e use ya de we ne asen of mo hu be ye musesine no so don't worry kura bia be fine. 60 minutes inside for live on TVS and also on Power 97.9 FM. You be victory na ba ye ba na ye call yes men's vita for feed our ha. You didn't come on we pet and if you are yes list over na kwesi poko ni hopes na do ye omo na me medin come on na we ene yes was a fire service for no come duru hadada e jano e be sogon e duru ju ada say ya kai ba once a week kura don't joke. Yes. Scorpion, greetings. Kobe, greetings. Post penny back on Yami Adama 25th December. Production team on your home, you mamma, member Banam de Natuso. This UP Avivo. Wakon and Crechi, Yami Adama. Na and Hoka for any former assembly woman or a pobiman. Electoral area. Yami Adama on the 25th July. Na Ebedino 40 days. 1 week in BBA to Asupreko. Mention so for a bar made better so life Inspector General of Police, IGP. MP before nonsense no more. No one stop you, I will fire you. Let me can't you know. And me, madam for cry and I say, touch him, you know me. I'll fire without fear or favor. Chiwam, patience in Chiwam. We watch you till you a Jubilee House operations. Police board no sumi I sure say be our sound was. Chiwam, yeah then. Shaky system, what I say. Black coffee, they make an what I say. COP Kofi Boache. We are champion. Chiwam. COP Frimpong. Yes. Paymaster Ghana Police. We are champion. Monchiwamo. Be obey mistake be a Monchiwamo. Omode a year. Mr. Asari call Kaswan Patese. Nyanya no say, why Joe? We are meaning Asari. Dan pare tete so amfa yako vitrimra ene de jana so na beko so aso sa katachi aya che no ewurade nyankopon akọ etina radio so na me wodi matem wo meme wo bebia wo 43 years me tufo a wontie me fafo tufo na o sa betina bebia ka che se me sori ana me frefre no useless caricature waga biga me frɛ waje utekwa na azempo wo be me level a me duru abrabo mu no wo duru kota useless one and then na mo hank of going sa no obi ye mistake bia e be che no obi ye mistake bia me ka se obi a me wa ban mo me ni opposition wo ye mistake ye be che umra be ye adwuma wo disika wo you account for tena me no kata asese ne proye ye fa me fichire bribery and corruption, some money laundering. One family feature. I don't need it. You want me credibility. You was a job for me. Bomb with you Ghana. How be a more me and me. No, I won't come to you, please. Yes. Victory, uncle.
Victory Galek Messiah na watini dinati say na bronitie. Na no pasem ne say a blowy. Eduma ye titru pa ne se ebeboa anana ne srade e wo ni padua ni mumtin mu ama ohu atọ kura ye dika obabi wo ho a okonfikyire a ema edura wunya ye victory garlic mixture ebi kura ho obekọ a ewie wo ansa na ba ye victory e na wunya victory no ma na usumi biara ubenya ofikyire akwa empa ho kura eno de akira obi wo ho a ne ti ne ka edwa no obi wo ho ye aduma kakra bia no abre na kuma bɔ ne periperi ni nyina ye mogya entimi mfa akoma no nkɔ adwen mu ɛno ne kɔfa saa de ne ba ɔdɔfo mesrɛw sɛ ɔwɔ hɔ na wonsɛm ta adwew ebi a wonsa no sei ana wonam ro mu na esi fam no kora adwew ana ayɛtofo sɛ de yɛde fam ato mpaboa mu a ɛyɛ victory ɛna meka mfama wo wonum victory asa no ma yɛ bobɔ so nyina no ebegyae de ɔtɔ hɔ anadwo a wontini na wohia victory emframa nyankopɔn de ama yɛn sɛ yɛ nhumi wo de wo nhumi a na wo tie so o bra ɛyɛ victory ɛna betimi aboa wo ye wo bi wo so a wo ho ana ne yɛmahye no a obia na ne ka obia nya ne hwe obi wo so na koma bɔ ne periperi ni nyina mogya ne ntimi ne afusa ne ye wo ni padua no ɛdura wunya yɛ victory garlic mixture de watwa bra ya bia ya na sɛ kokodue ne nam no no yɛ ne basa ɛyɛ victory ɛna meka fo wunya victory bi no a ɛbɛboa wo sɛ doctor de wato aduro so sɛne a wobɛtimi anom victory na ka waduro wo nyina ne sɛ waduro no na abɛnom a meet aduasa no anom wei so na abɛnom a no anom victory no so akyi meet aduasa woyɛ ne sɛ bibia bɛde kama ama wo sɛ wo nase tata woyɛ agya ho adwuma a mesrɛw adura meka mfo ama woayɛ victory garlic mixture mesrɛw nipa ne bia adanse a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛfa wo madanse na tie na sɛ wo so kɔtɔ a wobɛnya saa adanse korɔ no a
ntwe mi nyini mi mpedwa mi ntumi ni di mi yare so mene ko be 12 years di man num nduro mojeduru 5 minutes de tim matutu na say na meti TV hu ntumi na me hwe ne mu say moto nduro bi esi victory herba victory garlic mixture ne mi ntoduru sa ba moduru no asa moduru no eye papa ntumi ni di o mi di nsa no me di afi bi no se di ya na afi insa na afi bi no mtumi di bi afi mi di ma edubone sa bi semi eno so no mtumi di eno so mi be mu sa afi de And so do no man to me debut. Afi, who get me on the tea a donor cow TV so. Namiko to be no do anopa any a biania you know. One day, Miss Afi, Yampara, me know at BBM to me the Miss Afi. I told them call you black. Massa, more do not dear. I don't hear, and I mean, Shram.
I Jimmy pa, me problem ye, menstrual pains. And then neck a crumb so. To me, many menses no bosumima. Me brepa, me brancasa. Me to tone drone, and this a man, to say, you see a year be draw, and I'm a cotton. Baby, I'm a whim to me for a call or be crucial. I could tell you draw me to me no be to say. Now, victory need in fact. I don't know, me name the woman dear. Me could toby, me tea advert no TV so. Sadana, I'm sorry, and you ran a cotoye. Nada, dana, me say. Ade yi to me padi mu no moja tropa yi to me padi mu ti me twa to me phone so kura se ha adwene a enka me de betum aka ho na ma hwe te se wa hwe ye kwa baka se na bia me ya bo hwe na me no maduro bi te se efi sada na yi sa moja troa no to me padi mu no me nya mezi se no maduro e ma me hu sa e moja se bi like say kwoti te se ni nyina flow kama to victory dear means me enja into ho te to de bia na mo ba abasa mo me sma abaso na edun ne me di hu adanse
obi si me de cholesterol sa de bone e na aba mi nipadua ma be di atenase waduro ye victory garlic mixture se wunya victory ni no ma cholesterol ne se ne nani e density bia no victory be yi ni nyina afiru nipadua no odofo wo pe bia to anama ne 024 25 45 633 024 25 45 633 and now 020 129 3280 020 129 3280 a victory mkunimdie ne ade bremo
Yamakwa about the TVS was at Tanapa 197.9 FM. Maybe I do know Yabako near Jabba from Kato free a cement vita for her. Na feeder trans idea, not just say if you were pa a year minua penny hopes in Adoye Wabedu and I list away and I could see Bokun Hababidu. Tell my cassette fire says from Mammy fire tender back waha. Sans say Johnny Besso. Ye baby bujem pa na wi freedom akwaba
Tangulega Viga
bibia bako
erade adu na
me dia obo ne sen
Tangulega Viga
no ne be poso humanity me body ni ye pa ono America wa o te New York na ni nka frefre me san
you my child
Boss, greetings.
Ciao, lady boss. A radio boko, me fi Pensan Company Limited. Na, say, you know, Yadani Mukakra. Sisi doctor Dindona Hodona Beka.
Fantastic.
And Sisi ano, and don't know the other in your film one guy. Okay. And since I'm running, I had to agree so again. And Sisi ano, cements no shiana bonti, befriend a guy have a mixture and in the capsules. And Sisi no, and I dear it would just so everything for everyone more, now more quaba, baby. I'm here. A Juma Crona content in the same as I
the boy hopes maybe you are paying hopes in.
And one and that's all. And society,
Empress, Ejitu say, come on.
And one never
say, you're going.
Made us see very, that tankling of you guys is one more Koyana and yet me no barber to and common. Pension Company Limited, Dr. James Samuel Dano, our name doctors in Penny for come within Rahul Robert Jassono, and no, but quite a word drew your friend a guy have by Mr. and in the capsules. Can no, now when himself any cements, and yes, son, a guy. Society content near the same, couple near the same, a drone the woman you know, adequate na. Now the woman is say, Siano, I go for Raho Dromian, son, at the Abaca and Drone home. ebeka agan heba mixture ne capsules no ho eno ni nyina no ye wa agan prekese garlic mixture ye wa agan malamis ena afen so ye wa agan heba tonic eni ti se de be ye no nyina abegina fa akunti no se men's vital heba mixture ne capsules amunim no ene ye fe no agan herbal mixture and in the capsules we inside edro krona content krona ejuma krona ebona na ebo enti mo we are returning customers mo say beto bi when ensuro okwa na ye de maw na ye ka cho say eno ani na bottle ne asesana na say pipa na wo ho ne asesana e ma na wadwen enya won tanta de hia ne say number na wo screen so no na mo amutie me radio no so de mebobo no ne abete no tro na fa to okoto a e wo so pepepe eno na wo ho a ye didi juma ensesa hwe e betimi aboa de bie mu so me sa kai obi mu say yeni hospital Pensan Company Limited. I didn't know ya bedja so any hospital na clinic or baby I'm strong. And I me who penny pebi and all catch me say me who mo clinic or baby na me sit there be and ye clinic me pato ye clinic or baby ye be an abebo money ye be dear Miss Row and more been for 6 and none 9. Nedro no said ya the bia metina ha me no cano. Say about a drumu a drohine na your bed dry and net dan crofoni na no few mo a da and maba one rantiano. Na face so doctors in penny phone na crassia atuma eya gan heba mixture ene ne capsules nansani ena edroyi doctor bi ono ye doctor na medical doctor or medical officer ombe edromponum na ohye mi se na chi ya wotena se oye some course bi otena se chepa o tronso a oche ena mi che so onko pe bi na onum oye no ho kwakwasa okoto he no edin kan se so be fa no food dosage no ofa no 1 afa de chi wa fa 2 ade chi wa fra me ne ansa na me ba ha no wa fra me se yoba we do na ye adwuma papa 3 days ni me chi na ye me ye ni nyina ekoma ka che sa ade bi ye pain e wo ni padua ni mu de se wunya agan herbal mixture ene ne capsules ni bi no nom na kodia ene na efifie edro we ye edro aye da formulate ama pains we nipadua num ene nti ye obi a wote wo nipadua num emfa ho ne se de ya wo ne sitie se wachi bremu na ya wo ya usisi na ya wo ya okon echi na twetwenwo ye se wonya sciatica pain ni nyina edro we be yi ni nyina ede afi ho ama se wo ya obi wo nipadua num na da sorry na Kenya ho sorry akwa adwuma tenten ho ye wo den dia ene na wo nhyia agan ene dia abaso ene se nkrofo efa ense bi ana ensuo bi ana bibi na omo de niema afrafra na omo anonom se de be yade echi ombenya ahoden ene na wunhia agan anopa we so sorry na we trotro driver wutimi nka wo power na se wo hwe tv na wutimi nka na trotro driver no patututu no sorry no de we ye ne se obenum energy drink se de be ya obenya ahoden de ene na wunhia agan se wutimi nka ka na wutimi no kura heat na fi engine no a ebo no kura no eya another issue ebebo so many hours ebi mu ye adwuma 14 hours 15 hours omo koda some few hours no asa sorry no mote ho anytime pono sorry o pe bibia be ma na hoden a obetimi akọ adwuma sansa wankọ ama onidi na hye ne nso ade na onum akọ nipadua nim no e ko affect your kidneys na affect your livers e be kakra no na de na wutimi ye na wuntimi kra anya bio ebe kakra no na afi wo pesa wo koba na wonye bi ehwe fie na afi wontimi nkokora biem eni ti de bia me kanfo ma ye papa no ma mo kaka wo ye taxi driver wo ye trotro driver wo ye mate edro ba kwa obenom a ade be chi wo benya ahoden na obetimi akwa adwuma e ya gan heba me shade ne capsules and some then say so ye be ma kwa na onnom a e sa bo yi wontini ma wo sa bo adwuma se be ma ade sa obeda fine obesore kama ade chi so obenya energy na watimi de akwa ye adwuma eni ti wo twa de sa de o di mechima kona ko pe agan bi baako na do de to capsules na to sure baako na sorry se na nsa so one from dance amremia radio nti me sure fa number yi na trot wo save na free nsesi a maka cho se ya de bi have na fra empanyufo wo atwa mo no bedi nkomo na face so no so mama home remedies so match kwa be so be fe do na e be ma great result at the end of the day and it's for number na free nsesi a 0244 71 85 57 0244 71 85 57 and I say 0500 88 88 90 0500 88 8890 and 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 agan heba mixture and the capsules ebi a me na oka say edro me ka cho say ye mama ye mama eye mpanyimfo a omobu omobra wie ye say menopause a ode kwa wie eye ma no sanse eboa no yi sa menopausal signs ene how no me ho hyehye me na mu hyehye me na twetwe me ho ya me basabasa eyi ni nyina efi merewafo mu mpanyimfo a omonya 50 years ekro omogya nsebuo 60 years omogya nsebuo no edro we bo mpapa wonim se nyini so ba ede honam yaw apostle etutu yen ye ho atwetwe yen na ede eka ho ba wodi we koma maame ana wonana na obeda wase papa ayama maba ne mranti amaba won so a omuguso omubu omonsa mo amode ne eba na etwetwe asie ko commercial break ana asan babak mo so amode no so no itimi tekwa 1 year 2 years 6 months e ma da ebebo pa wa wo so de ne ba wote ya wa no eden ebebo wa wo de ne kane na eba kama e bia 5 days 7 days 6 days and echo 2 no kra won che dem hu so ebebo papa haya na metene dia dance che mo say obi asebe wa fa fra nyin se na say kra say o mo koye dia nsi ni ma mfiri mu yie edrowe no nom ye ebo na kante sa enka aseme dia che ba ye na nya asem keto nti ebo ma papa ebo ma ba wa ebo o mo pa wo ebo mo twa bra na afi so o mo ro mu mpanyin fie mu eba mema nso de eboa mrantie mo akaka ne wanya mozo pu oto ase twetwe wonan si fema etitiru mrantie na mobobo no ede ho na mo ye wano adin bra wo no me pa chokope agan heba mixture ene ne capsules ni bi na no na ya branch na so nware na ni so nware na ni kanchi ma bia nso onu ma no take some precautions because I drew we no ebo yi ya wo no na be ma no so ebo mo ye be memu de bia me ka che se be ma de ote ho de a menwo tena se a na ote ase ye we enya aphrodisiac we enya sa one time subscription ni bi a obeko be wi afa be du ba bi no ye se akoraketo wanya low sperm count afa so wanya premature ejaculation afa kofo how ahodo ni bebre de abre eno ene na ye experience sanse mrantie no kofo no bi fra no ma na mamu energy bia no mutimi de ye na bia mu wie penete kwa asa na asa kofo ya de wetire e de aba enne se me no te ha de a asida PhD na wose de ma Dr. James Samoa ene na doctors fo nyina so mutimi akofo edu we a eye heba edua hini ene dua haban ene dua ne ntina ye keka bom de ye edro so nkun a ebo Ghana man ema adanse edi ekire ba no emu eduro ene ntimi show so ya branch akopa binom so wo papa bi wo fie na kakra wa complaining na jonku misisi menai meda sorry a ase bibi tare menai ase meda sorry a na menai echi enti na wo na betwe me saa agese me nanti be 30 minutes kakra sana ejai me mesro kona ko pedro bi fama no achede kese abetimi dia ma papa eye agan herbal mixture ene ne capsules na hyenen so ansa na ebeto aso no mesro maka che wo say powder bia na kare na me bo ho dawro no sese ye ni powder bia biemu saa powder na ye prekese ne ye dia ye no ene ye de prekese ne garlic aka bom dia ye syrup ye de abadwa so nti any powder bia e wodwa bia so eni ti so bi ka cho se powder bi o baby na fi Pemsan Company Limited Dr. James Samuel Adano a sinipa kro ne se hu bibia ni ho a etisa maka cho se duro nyame adom city region of Ghana bibia obenya bia to Tamale Volta region Northeast baby I will be a name of so one cry na pedo etu a eya akore Patch Ventures or Kanshi Draklin ubenya doso pono etu ya number is 0244 718557 mama radio no mo channel so na mo mfa yen sesi a 0244 718575 and 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 0500 888830 numbers we nyina sa wo ti yanka diaspora abroche bebia wo bia obenya adro ni bia to na no obi so tena aka mu no ti so obi no obi di nkomo okuma se me fi akra ba o me show ade no pebi to me ho nipa ko ne sa ade be ho se ada sa wana no me kan gan ho asem pebi to me ho nti omo mo ti abroche atenka na sa wonya medui na o pebia wo de number no WhatsApp ye no obedi nkomo bebia wo bia ye de adro no bi ebebrew adro medical so aka cho se eba no koko pause dia ene na won hyeda ntia fidie me ka ho asem che oda bia se yade ba ko ha adwan hyeda mfa yani nkoso pause koko yade bone ankasa ha ni pedua me sure ko pedro ibinum na won wedro na take precautions entrance nche nkotena se be toilet so nkenkan graphic sure we yesa wo bie wo nan na wo bie na wo the strains to nerves na wo ba bia se be wuja wo nan ne fa no wan hwe ya na moja akotemu na epia ba na adan koko What you say? Oh, yeah, kese mroso enu nti da bia meka cho se edro ye fe no agai heba mixture na ne capsules no enchen po nyade ansa yare ne emane ma me sro no madroni bi na emfa against yade no be boost immune system na afight against yade bi a eba di peduanum aboa mo nya hoden na watimi de akọ adwuma kwan so enti se ba no cocoa pals de efifire de etumuja na epie wo ho de se bi wuntimi fa ntena se de ama chese wo ho metew na face because this trace and I say ade ano den abegina se bebe bia uja na fa nti agye yade ano den no me sure kope agan heba mixture ene ne capsules ni bi na no na also for dance efa ebreme ene yade ba kwa mate ehunu se eba abonte pa eye se nkrofo mu tanya stroke mass strokes ahodo adults papa me sure pedro ibinom ohwe na se wo nerves no e wo so kakra wani wo so ho sheki ho ba bia wo ho na se de wano pese check kakra na asaba wo ho na se wo fa pese jojo kakra na eja me pa cho e bo nkaye se wanhwe ya betime nya stroke se untini no wa atwisi mu no wo nerves ni mu no enhyeda enye free saa mesro kope agan bi maka cho se ye hyeda formulate ye e ma ye ntini ema ye nerves ema ye system nankasa se ne be ye nyama fi mu ama ye timi ade ye ho ene timi strow se unte yenka ene de di nkan a wote yenka kwana kopa bi nato na ebeboa wo de ahomeka hronko abre ni pedua no edro yi eboa e wo general body pain wa wo ye dwumadin bia se wo ye carpenter edre me kacha mu se medicate ne nka e wo me bra panyi a wo ye dwumadin wo ba bi me ka dwuma wo ye na wa beti ase na ba wi amete nka fi ye no e kire me se wo ye dwumadin a wo pagya ne memu odin wo tena se che wo ye carpenter wo ye mason adwuma no edin a edo honam ya obrew a wo hia hodin ade e kire betima de akọ adwuma kwan so de ade ba kwa me kan fama ana edro ba kwa me kan fama wonne se kwana kopa bi to na fa ahomeka brew e ye agan herbal mixture ene ne capsules se doyi eboawo eyiya obie free ne peduanum eboawo esiesio nso a woti yade ano eden obi wo ho no ma kama hyeche obi ho hyeche se na chena no beto ni tina no jai eti ya obi ebe jai no aginyame obi wo nso ne tifati mi dwa no kai sa obi wo nso na tikọ ebi nso na timfinfin kope agan heba mixture ne capsules na matufo ese eyada woda na wo fedroi na wo sori anopa obehu ni se why you relieve ade bie yeti ade bie yini nyina e de free ne pedua no wa wo radio so wo temi hye no so say number na 0244 7185 57 0244 7185 75 0244 7185 57 and 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 and 0500 888890 0500 888830 ahana bebe ma kwan ma mede asema me be ka fa agan hewa me hyade ne capsules nyina e de esi kopa bi na to na oso me hia da se na wo de wadanse aba me so yi na yanwie ye me so pe atankuluka bi gare ne abusuafo apamfo a omaba no mbedi nkomo no e bi agi agya na afen so de akabia mo de ato awo so ene nti enchi mo afide ne fi ha ye basesia.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Hi. Now, let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu mu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also yare ya titi be benfie pi nanso ne yam nnyo no da. Se me kire onu ahodo amato a me hunu hwe ya. Ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se, what ulcer tamfo Hexa capsules, any Hexa mixture, yanum bom kutia ulcer no bia ma no anom. Anka ne ho ato no dadaada. Ulcer dro die, eno ne Hexa capsules, any Hexa mixture.
Akom ni nchiremu.
Ulcer ye kura, eto ye funu ene ensunu mu. Etuma wo ye funu ekeka wa. Wogire ho a enye. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko, ebra wadidi awie. So how eye ulcer de a, kope Hexa capsules, any Hexa mixture. Nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Pedudu atua, ko Okanshi Drug Lane, Kumasi Dani Herbal, Takradi AA Mensa, Anafre 020-3822-855. Apinfo, abatan ya wama won mofra no fo, ene mofra woni mfie dumienu enka ho. Hexa capsules, ene ne mixture.
Ulcer tamfo, edie age edwadie nkratoyi atom.
Ifo kra na menyisika, edie ye mefui.
Ehin fapa na menya bosia edi atre medwuma yimu.
Kai kra mabre me bosia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yemamo akwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hye ya hodo bi te se dwadifo abosia, ekwokuo bosia, susu account. And it does our hot savings account. Me bada chain savings account. And then the keka home. First Suhum Rural Bank was 034229186. Now one so what to miaka say.
Suhum Rural Bank. Ama ene mayeka una.
Suhum Rural Bank. Enti me pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank. Growing our heritage.
Obrabo eye adwumada. Eboa eyam aduane. Eboa eyi insa free ni peduane. Na eboa woni pedua ma etena ho yie. Nanso, wonim se niema a yedi na yenom. Timi ma brebo ye adwumaden sen pote.
Me hu da. Me brebo ye adwuma pa.
ebia se se mitumi bibi boa me brebo
Annie, and anointing what the left here from the Moses Clinic near Herbal Center about Herbal Food Supplement. What's it? Pa the barberbo, ama a year Jumaye.
na ene juma
Fatopa yenu, and no pani and na a boama berbo ye Jumaye. Send a beya, a bit me and yam a Jania woody, a sissy ni pejanimo, a ye moving see.
And no na me brebo kia pa Ubenya Left Kid or pharmacy, herbal shops, ne supermarkets are ebeo. Sa wope dodo so to a. Fresh 0244 06 8447. Left Kid, wa brebo, wa woni pedia. Edro yi enye ma apemfo. E ma ema omomanofo. Ne mmofo a wonya mfie dumie. FDA age dwedie krato yi atum.
About the TVS was at Napa 197.9 FM and 13th July 2026. Many opinion hopes in Adoye Watrase, Salso and a list of one and I could see Poku, Bema Ba, and Chanedia, Obua, and amount for positive for no Kohono Mutran Police a champion. We and baby. We Dr.
Nyahuta Makula Onwani. It's a tribute to his name. But and as such a way, Matisse drew pop. I shall say, Otu Boboni to Graham Fugu United Party.
What should I Fugu competition?
Where
you my free?
Debut, I don't know. Matadena Nanka Mission. I'm saying, I tell you, we may share better TV so a numerous so. Benjamin repeat at a day. May Nashabak we say, Minshab you. You go. Yes, you are going to see. I'm saying, David, Meshanopa. Let me change the whole day. A what I'm telling for Gushe. Timura, who's so chef Fugu, I'm 6.
I click it.
And then my Fugu
and a boy honey
by pick it. But on the issue of Fugu,
since it's a
Minia Bar, Jifago Mashi.
Yes,
you are not tourism. You are not doing well on the Fugu promotion.
Also, more promoting here.
You see,
President I endorse.
Tama. Alanchamante de Friday where a buyer who said constant promotion. Ama ene yesheno every day and Friday where bium every day yeshe. It is a Fugu said
Wednesday.
President did call a year at Tijan. Hey, they say every Wednesday na me say this time in shebium. Because ministers in Ankasane MPs in our mones or mu promote adenograna or my jashe.
I didn't so boy in your number was
oh, now what do you near Esri Ground? Maybe Fugunana Nipa Meton MPP new.
What of MPP?
MPP new.
I mean, one day in your
Anna MPP new got Joe more biage and I'm so why Jimmy? Because a man one Kasau party member a Juma.
Why show?
Metra radio so come for call MPP headquarters or Koto Fugu no. That's so MPP is a more munche. And I'm so answer Jimmy.
What do you mean?
Who near now be promote the business amano? You see?
Who say the business?
Who say the business?
Because your mama says.
Eji, my sister.
The one is
well, yes, Row. Let us promote it. And you're good. We shall like Obio Beshe be a fatano. Easy to wear.
Kufa crash a fatano.
Oh, Ubia. Etimumi and promote. Now say, what's my boss here? What's my boss here?
You can't hear him,
I don't feel so it. What's your fatana?
And then Monday,
maybe a chef Fugu no. At the same size, yeah, no, the man. He showed us. I feel or chef Fugu and doing Nasi.
I said blue black visa.
Aye. What size yao to say ya na fe gunu shoe.
No, say, oh, no, then. I said, but don't you look at the height of this? Ayeka.
It's a real about there.
Who are
looking good?
Thank you. Say, I buy papa the bar. One also Tinefi now, you may be Muna, Utuana.
Exactly.
Nancy, Minna. Sorry, I'm chinchini chinchini so. And moon 7 doors.
Exactly.
But so far, largely, I think say I buy it or yen a jumaye. Yes, I kept few things be I also the to na kwamuna insecurities and some na ashasiano yeshena ye nebo ni in bag na anya sa me ye na ma ye bemuna ani me anya anya ba ebe ha adwen ntino kokobone de ebe koso abo vigilantism no nyoma ekoso
ebe deep
but me cafe kitu ebi e wo ni say nano president can say any clean up exercise I shall no so am for adwen ayo mo say just the 2 days nipe president say there be out sorry a prepare ofie anim o dey don go far enko pro bi fie anim wan kasa proud dem we proud compound we a pia bonten ne ko proud fie anim ne gata ni anim o kakra na no ye ne kama so bia ye ne dia sa me ye na de o me nchen ye na o me ni fan so ni me bonkum so ya na o mo to a o no so ya ani kwan se president tisi gata mbiem na no chese fe de efe se o man pani atiasi alajo gata ho na o tete gata mu a ukra shovel efe but ne fe no se ye man pani nko tete gata mu ana entumi ni ye hu ni enti se ebe ya o man pani sa re-advertise sa Aliu Mahama campaign di hu ni ye mpefi na enye daada de amemo Ghana Armed Forces abaso amemo Ghana Police Service ne immigration for prisons fire service me nua ba ma usi me bona ba
so mo ye juma papa money
Ghana Forces for police for kwan a omo fa so a omo nyina bo twi ba bonten no me bo IGP abaso na yesre omo enforcement ne hu hia no size
on the paymaster
on the na paymaster so anu wi
say COP from poor na we dey
who see the
boy you know about leader don capacity sister
the friend is Shefata ahun fe de bibi obese Shefata
broni ben na ba ye man yi
IGP be
afemi hwe ya see the boss me
boy juma ana ne ho so jo
boy juma mama o mani mu adwo
director general ni nyina he boy juma nipa ba
police rack na so far so
nipa ba ko pe na me nhye dan hu ne ye
de nya ne sa
ye nya ne sa ma menka MTTD
oh
me hu ne ye
that's to you
and yes to me obi as won hu ne ye
what kwan be so
na na we okay with MTTD ne ekoso kwan mu wunim like police for the program be by no say Paris or something so me nim ne ya omoja to no police ni gina you see one day I will test the law in this country. What is it? Police in the traffic light. Moto, I saw red motor atwam one no. Car the atwam pa ubetu moto adinati. Me say one day we'll test the law in this country. The moment you
but tamale say omudi mra no so pa.
En kan yasem na meke wo de ja tamale ne ade me kan kran. Obi gina police ni gina yo. Na moto ofuoi I saw red. Hwim wona wadim raso na wo de aso green man wo de boss isi ayese bra besin ko na kokotro statement one day
you test
me gina wo de ma wo say police ni gina ho wa hwe moto atwam right na me de aso green na se born na be ka kire me say me message and that day
you test the law
in this country no you see every na meka in discipline na adoso no the root cause obi ni mobi director general say see it me yes adie but there was a case bi na me call maame lady ahono make ka say no hwe manim saa wase oh ya brief me se ne etie no me ye hu bibia enye ye
fantastic baka no kra chiro
o kan no kra and me ye okay with responser what dey den what dey mame nipa do so hu se matu anamo baby akwakoduru ni eti adenti ne betima makwan eti sa nipa na what moto su na wotwam no wonyanya ka ketua bi tremu pe oduru ona so red kra no watwam no obi dia bom na accident asi na wodi wase akwa sign obi kwa eti mesre the director general MTTD na unim there is a perception being so I may pick it up some years back. It's like you do be called MTTD. And some of them feel say a punishment. Sane bi mu efili. Enti no wa mo ntene wo mo ho enya adwuma no. Ye besre. We cannot run the country this way. No. Red is red. And green ye green. Number 2. Yakwa ko do traffic light ye gina ebia 2 lanes. Car ba ku gina ha. Moto bi ani ho obohu ado mu firi akire honum. Na fe o maba be cover yanim. Red na so na fe na oba be gina bo aben sa. Obi de kra de wanye careful wo de bebo no. Why should we I mean I don't know eso man yes ah.
Well.
Ghana police service. Yes na mo de mu na si for na mo ka say mo de discipline be ba kwa mu a. You can't say more discipline beba kwema discipline beba the ye China say in discipline e koso a emwa
tis COP Miss Ababa aye atianak
yes one na MTTD
wabu ye basire no
meko no ho ebi achina mi ankasa mesha da ko no ho no ebi achina na makwa ko ye
I think he has been replaced by DCOP Gabriel Prince Wabu.
Okay.
Last obi ma me back be number. Me share that sending a message. Said this is so scenario. I want to have a discussion with you. But yes, come 2 months in. Up to now, reply am. Etira ma me kasa same way radio so.
So the current administration they are working.
No. The IGP is.
Oh no. I'm saying that. Once I make just say obi na bomb with the exception of MTT there hono there me and so many.
But who say omo roll out a program.
2 hours.
Camera system ni bibia
ye. Or that's your police service.
I'm sorry.
Ministry.
Interior, yeah.
Interior, yeah.
Oh, yeah, then.
Technical advisor.
Technical advice, advisory.
From Yoko to.
It's all called headquarters. Anna, or Asandina Corp.
Sending in Kajumana.
Okay.
Once Interior Ministry, no, who here someone experience to be coaching you
to why
any other day.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what him there into
and at was wapping. Wapping and on impano so
mamiti wa
on impano so ye pa.
I mean about
Konongo pan where Chakunya.
The fair I say you under arrest. When I say come and assist investigation. We do work you under arrest. This will be bail.
Tama MVP for me too. Nah, that's the idea boss on your friend Fosty.
Fostina.
But then they come up. Mohana Minyako say, Yafisham. Dear Sam, was you with your and I'm saying one candy into Amoshami member. No, so I'm some co program being at the MC okay, maybe. And I'm ne Bobia someone. And JS ever call I'm soon him. Momianfa Usuna Yempebon Kubinianza. And yes, I want a year corner. Media. Maybe nimpa
mutiti ye kone ye support ye tawo ye because say ma me ma yen go
o ma monko
hey ane je kokko pe banku bidie ane ye koye ana om de call for still was bobo yina cha om se dabi no wa uniform no wa bo ase menhwe mi tie ya mi so ya mi ana me kasa na se mo America nyina so yes ah e ho no ma directives Minya baya chese me no ye fa chese ni mood is sign kra ana me ye pie ya ye koda da rara ga chese me ka chese ahaya ye be me say there mo be ko fio me there me
better
yes me ko region
better
and you call region ya ki kan se mu nyina wie regional command na say regional command do you have jurisdiction asem na make no Togo for atro letter bremo say BBC yenti mu hwehwe mu anase de afi na wabobrim kakra no ye ya afi de oh there me ko me statement me trust statement o mo twen call me o ho aye say sabonti no yenti me e ma be jesi ko detain mu and MPP for say MPP for almost day
o satia no na
o say
what yes
and one na make a kire omu me say almost day
yenkoi
me hope say me mom me ho
life experience
me mom me ho asafo hini o but Jumedia me ko di ye ma victory eba ma MPP a me ka ho asem what de me ko to says e ma me call court twa kwan more than 1 year President Muhammad Baye no so onya interested no mo bo asem no eguye because omo ka ja police once omo fa evidence im na prosecute asem na no evidence omo ni hwe I say come on mun konko to asem no mu ba bia we are not interested so no mo me twa kwan sa mango wiade o mango di dwirimu Mugabe mu tietre mu ko ka bi sa ko nsa wam
you spare them on
o ko nsa wam o enye se bia wakwa bobro no
so 27 nights 3 nights at Akuse de me ho awiada
so enye se okoko di dwirimu na wo ya di Ghana sika hye wonsa amwa ko di dream ama Ghana sika ese de ya de ma Ghana fo no akwa ko di ubotom ya chiwa o se menjiaze you see hwe MPP for as a timidity band eto omo so say they don't have any moral authority to speak about corruption in this country as a ban omo for mentioning the word corruption near so be a dream ye chi na wo se ya ntiase Jani pano.
Chachumudi no mo deserve.
Jani pano.
Mr. Solomon.
Na, wo sorry a, wo ba betra radio sa, and dey see akutia corruption. Na akutia corruption, wo dream na wudi na ye twetwem no. Na dey ka se obi adi dream a, se twetwem. Ye twetwem na se ho son a, se eja wo ma woko. Se asem ni diwa. Look, sa asem we ya, wo se MPP fo me ka se emre bia me ka se omo agimi. Wa ya na wo ntiase. MPP fo no, majority of them omo agimi.
Asem no ya adwene.
What do you mean? I do know. Because look, nipa na yache. Oh, that's on the maybe I make a catch. As someone make an so me shrew and I make a miss or much me. Nipa na yache no. Mudi America and waka se woko a yinti. Ade miracle. I know none communication director ma presidential candidate Dr. Mahmoud Bamia. A dear and will bet maka. God miracle sabwaje ekasa nipa 100 free MPP mu adomunim wamunim ohu ene tembi obekasa bia nipa 100 e free MPP mu enti edien ana se wo kwa contest election ti ye bekasa ye ba bechew miracle sankasa di mu se wo wasam wo yoko wakwa yoko secretly akwa answer questions pain one country party for ene
bom
moko ko gina honum ana yanti ase na hwe insanfon a wo mudi wo honum mede wo kasai abaya bi se wo kasama MPP ekodi president atem e threaten se wo bewu eni ade police for asodumu wo matima ko yesa de we bi wo okete Jeffrey from waso no so wo ko suade wa America ba wakwaba elections o ya bono achina tu matesi a transfer to come for divisional headquarters MPP ni bianco gina was a free okete miracles allegedly no you say 55 million Ghana cedis. Look, my man breaking it down can it is canon 550 billion bako sa 550. What the cry beti mercy? Na yese okwabrane nipa bienu akwa kodi wo munsem. Me ne wo kasai. Omo ye nipa two. No as a executive can say secretary to the IMCC no Interministerial Coordinating Council no. No ana na accountant na je to say the ebedi ni nsem no. Obetua amanatua bi. So it means he say Bibi Shaw.
There's more to it.
What you say? Yes, 550 million. You can say 55 million. So 55 million no. Accountant no say share ebedi ni nsamunye. And washase and wutua. It is a chimera case aboaje a. That means he say Bibi wo ho. Bibi na wo ho no. Mono monim. And makoko kwaso na mudin muasam.
Ne ba si enyi no.
Why?
Ne ba.
Why ba?
Miracles aboaje ne ba girl.
What da ho na ne papa susogu na no any ade no. Wo hu ada. Amanfo ma.
Etie ne ba ne yentie no. Etie miracles aboaje ba no. Yentie no.
Ne ba ni.
Papa mami. Muyi ni papa mami. Muyi ni papa mami. Muyi ni papa mami. Muyi ni papa mami.
Mugabe, omo fa no koka ne papa no ho na na kuma
Antoni. Achachi kata no ni ma.
Me ye chi me ko tu mu odi uza me ba begina ho no mu say munyi me papa mami.
Veta Solomon no ni ma.
Look, this country, you see, a toda ya niema krono enkoso. We want to kill or bring corruption to the minimum you cry SSA yetimiye. Na ye susu se obia adi dream. Na ye china. Na onim ne me nwanwa bra. The so-called policy think tanks no. Huh? Wamwasem the yema bufu in this country. Omu kita PhD. Ye from doctors no. Kanetete na ni doctors bebre. Ewo krom ha se no. Na Ghana koso ye pa. What is a doctor kasa no bia pese okokoti. Ene. Ya nya doctor for na manabuso. Doctor bi ho wa kasa ubisa ho senti we wa kokra so wanda na. What me bisa ho? Any we must begin to question our say PhD holders in this country, because PhD holder there in kasamu ba oto boase wo kasa obiati wa hu say yes say na tie mwana munamu street isu na moka let's fight corruption wo be so suspected say corrupt person na say ye chinu so a mu angasa musi buei ati kwesi kwada yanya den and you move as a country.
That's why on the motorbikes and above just need to go to no with the mokugo.
Share a statement you could have a better abonti. Yeah, bazi. The coco did you baby na. MPP Mranti me no be better. Who be hey boy gongo boy man gongo ye. Adam see to move free whatever. Adam see I. Money mu ndia ya che no. Wam so omonka hwe Adam so boa omonka.
Then enyo de.
Afi mi chire buchire wo mo no. You could see from their faces, he said, and you turn them bonny. Me say, Mon concorda ho madenchi. Until say, or move you in your moye, Ebecasi, you know. More, Yamuja hono, and push your move. In Yoko, power sena, and randy mono, and no, I don't move you. She Mugabe, said me, and your day office be a mammy. That be deep dreamer, yan chimney. I am a dessert. Community service bill ya wo mudi akọ parliament o muji tu mo ho sa service no ka see reserve ma politicians no. Do you know why? Ye pamo atade no ya tranim I am corrupt. Ya treachery I am corrupt. I will not steal the state fund again. Na yet anopapa na mujina circle. Na bi gina tema station. No mu treachery. No mo se sase sangura. No musi sembra that no ebo wo mu kakra no bi on say
placard this should serve as deterrent to others who want to embezzle state.
So on no me say young reservoir no for the politicians eka hwe unim na me ka kire mo me say wan po da to nyumi asem mpe nipa de pe no asem wa hu no mo me kai say na miracle TV station bi. Oh, ora no grad agu, ora no just muff. Ade ne gaga. Hey! Asa what you have to say? Was it be great treasure?
55 minutes.
Me great treasure. Eti omo an e call for. Se mo se ora agu, na ora ya adwuma. Keep quiet na ora no nya dey. Enye na adwuma. Okwa beba. Na naga ene wa sorry akokotena say America so kokohwe wake up so kokoye dey you. Ene ne kai ka ho. Ana woti honum. Ana obi say hwe omom kokogu ho nyina, omom organize nyina, omo boa. Enye do no mo do miracle nti no mo akọ. Wonim ne nti obko. Eye campaign. Campaign. Hey, wabujana ya mpire ne ye say na bi mu ne omoga omo boa eye campaign no mo ye.
Na bi mu ye nyina.
Eye campaign.
Na board so no compare election.
What regional organizer?
Just need to go do.
No, maybe so Moses Abo. Moses Abo regional organizer. Bishop Munam Huina, a campaign, and no more. A two day, ye show me propose, will be our contesting election be a Lugina Hodum. Will be also making sure so be making statement. No, Casa, and in the account. A tender pet, I will move penny say, oh, ye pet was 17 ye babefa, and ye no. Senke sadia Camilo is a wine. Monko na monko ye free Camila now. Monko mampon na monko ye free oketechi now. Mampon den ye say once I hold on munti minka ho asem. MPP for na organize ma you omkoko bu omu. Echi du kokko tubu. MPP for na. Wo mo na ye. Etu hu se obi antimi nko hold monko kawe. So monko akoto abakeke. Wo hu ne asi. Be say this party. Agu na nam ho no.
Listen.
Akonya we so na menchia tiefo ne ahwefo na menchia menua ya via kan hu ide ne kofo esum nyina
sele de agency bi ja
anti me bona baso
carry on,
but I think say largely my shada study wa in politics and my study enuano mo a say obi a onim nyansa bia ompem PPB ko ase unim nyansa untimi ne nkwasiafo ni agro timahu se baabi a ye keka koi as oman no e wo se hwe ye huye ko baabi a on se jimifo wo kunkura wo on tino mesre se mo me hwe ye huye e wo eye amayuko MPP fo ba Mugabe ma research bi na research no me de ba be tudwa magana fo nyina ehu is on this same topic. We perceive who send 55 million Ghana cedis. Adian kebeti miaye. Senya kronoa.
That's right.
Because na say no. Me tena say analysis bi say senkanye oman sika na nkofo awie a nkoman Ghana nke aduru he. What must say? Ana ema me yes research na research chere say ye share the construction of health facilities keke men ko into education me the health pen eye adwuma sa 55 million Ghana cedis no ebetimi a constitute about 10% to 15% of a year district hospitals because district hospital be as 55 a million say yesi yesia uhia ohamu chichemu be wo ha and now the aya emu edu and will be a reaction bottom.
That's right.
So you need about 550 million Ghana cedis to build a whole fully furnished hospital, district hospital. And now, so also we see polyclinica. Ebetimiesi be enum because 55 million ebetimiesi polyclinic. Just say ukwa obey okay. Mahama care says kanu no muhia EDSC hospitals ahodo 55 million. Sa sikana no. Sa wodi si bia chip compound ene nyoma ubetimi anya chip compounds mako be aduonu 20 pieces of chip compounds.
That's right.
That is say 55 million no. Say I shall say bia odi 2.5 and 3 million is chip compound bia. E just a chip compound ya elevate the power. Ebetimi asi. Ena say I say ebia yan fan ko procure MRI machines ahodoɔ MRI biara no between 15 to 20 million enti wantimi a no ebetimi atɔ bɛɛ mienu ensesa bɛka ɛna ebia wo se wo pɛ sɛ wo de yɛ ebia your friend is saying sa CT scanners yi o koto CT scanners a ebetimi ato maako be se enwɔtwe sa scanners me sophisticated one no so wo se wo de ye ebia kidney machines a the only dialysis no ebetimi ato 200 pieces.
Wow.
Ɛna saa krɔmfo ya wi a yakɔte na ɔmo yɛ demonstration wɔ kwam no na du ba bia ho na me pɛsɛ
ba wo me na kra na yɛ bɛkyɛ
enka ya adapt saa forces no ɛwɔ yɛ police ni like yɛ nya police service na from police force what must say even though the law allows for them to use minimum forces, do you know say the gathering o ma ye no it's unlawful.
Yeah.
It's against the Public Order Act. Yeah, what's in Kabana and Ora Yonu, Asuma boys, I'm a ko brimomo. Let's say, Baba Fieni a brimnoa. When we send Jimmy and a dinner baby or because it's against the Public Order Act. So, what's the
demonstration away? I saw here.
We have permits.
Yeah.
So what they are doing, what
any form of gathering.
So, also incubators, sir.
Any form of
gathering.
That's what they lost.
Yes,
yes. They lost this.
Yeah.
Share incubator, ya de share and neonatal incubator.
Yeah.
Premature form.
A bit to 150 pieces.
Hey.
Sikana from phone we are now yatsino na.
No, what's how many?
A bit to almost 200 pieces.
But we are talking about 55 million.
55 million. I mean analysis no. They be make sophisticated equipments. John Mahama Kero 1 billion.
Says can you go to create
a bit to me? See a boost to ambulance. A bit to me to ambulance. Maku 55 pieces. If each is costing 1 million.
Oh, list.
1 million.
Yeah.
Ambulance, ambulance now.
So we are talking about 55 million.
I'm making.
Yes,
55 million.
550 billion.
Yes.
Now one year will be.
Say, kasa so man. Ambulance biano. You're pegging at 1 million. That is what the records state. And the ambulance bia 1 million. 55 million will take 55 pieces of ambulance. From the shop. Well equipped. Now, your uncle says, "Can we ask any botomwa?" Wo nanabi, any kodria, any
no more so my lawyer.
Say edu baby ahun, de bia me kan sem bi say. Na company for say bi pani to san na nke kwa akwara dem. Na say pani to san na esan wo jimi mu say pa dia. I am ya say I was ever a member of the New Patriotic Party. Ade de bia me tiwa etimi me etimi sim me kra.
Now cry.
Me cry dear reward. Say, intina me join kwasi afoko say. Because I mean, how on earth would you even think say
a lawyer?
Me a lawyer ni. Na wati mi abegina camera anim. Ti say na hope sini kan. Ye busa wo say china ya che no de ntina ma ba begada wa ha. Mo say John Mahama o yusu mra no capriciously. The word capricious na won ti ase na say de na won ti ase. Edi na capricious about say obi ewi o man sika ne yekoche no na onu no risk can was he not capricious. What the say bua kwan so ewi sika e dis kana se obotom any accountant mudi accountant ne ba ya o se me de bo mi na ekurase maka na nso me wi ye je me wi aye no eye mo de oman monye na sabi de me di no me kopa aba me boa wo de wadi no wo TV so say catch say ye ora na agu na ya ba beti wa remo ata ye den e den nka remo ata wonye da bi yoko yesi say ye de kwa ya so dan
wo che ni pa
me pato yoko e ye Pentecost aso dan e ye basra aso dan ana ye aso dan ana ye mosque ye ko frenya me ho
ya la hakwado
yoko fo mo tete akronfo o mo wi aban sika yes sika no ke betimi dia to your friend is saying you bet me dey see hospitals agenda 111 na the boy is saying and ke bet me see agenda 111 saying
baby
and conforma e da form apem for the form ye hia sika and ye dey ahwa ma hospitals no bed syndrome no yetimi ayi afiri ho okwabrane awie 55 million was at TV so a no ya te se konfo ba
huni ni pedua so no ani
on kanya sasem yidim pani for tem ke kansem hunu se na wawie sika yasi da bia okọ yoko ho omo se da bia okọ ho omo ni party for amane se wo kromfo
ti se ni pa we ni na mo ja na dada na otimi tu kwan o fa ni passport no tu
e ko kwan no wa ma bia ma
na se ti o amamu
processes
strategy. You see, you plan and then strategize. And yes, sir, box. Look, the same people before be jail. You have no idea. What they have trouble?
So, but Trabuna na che.
But so they have trouble.
Musu se Trabuna ne ba.
Yati ho. Ne yatimi allow ama akoye te se kokota kusuban. Ono anoma kokone kone wakwa tifia ko hunsuo no. Na wasa ba na fo no abebusa na ubusa in a nashell no den e kwa akosi Ghana fo sika na ya ye de kwan ya ye be fa so a ye be hu sika no ye de ye kwa esi ano and I have so much belief in the competencies of Raymond Acha because Raymond or started so investigative journalism nyane wo ye kransa na na ase ba.
He has the credibility.
And the credibility na intact. Even though edu baby etimi twime, maybe say the can me of a bin come here. Or the can ma fi of a be fi no na. The near high. Sometimes can no a journalist o.
Friend cafe.
Cafe. Who the opa ya ko busa ora Dr. Anani. Ade a Remo Acha de ye no. Remo sha say nyene. And it's his hobby to investigate. And a hobby. Until you can never find any fault with Raymond. Even when you are discussing these bail conditions, then your manuama, men who says something like that, is being, I don't get it. Bail condition, is for you to satisfy. If you satisfy, why not? Want me, and I will say, Sikane Swan, Obian sells a Korea. What do I say? Maybe now we are better me. I don't think I may yet posi. Hey, Monza me makos repose. Because me din yede. It one way na obi kura ko dia be sheme. Etiane ya sane tie dia mam tram baby. Na me nyam private business. Ko ni me ko na punche nya be 250. And I'm team baby na me dwe me ho. Eti me qualify. They qualify. But me person e be di dia gu ma bodu sem timi dem team baby. Because bi ana party ni bi aba na makoni mo ba ko sign bi bi ama no. The baby has says, "Hey, ne poku na ku diske, me so di nya de." And I'm team baby. Now what there? O sha say wi asika nya ne. O mu wi a mo nko ne MC adwuma okoye wo late. No mo ko hwe kro no. Uti ayere ya nkwa kwa kalata asem. Ne ya limiting to enku a. O mu beke kana gum o. O mu beke kana gum because they say my boss yi, u boss Remo beko. Obeko late.
Late de no.
Obeko late pe. O de so no MC wo. Wo de me say what ha.
Auditor General's report to grant the auditor.
What? Wa boss. We so mo be ya ma Remo akohwe. Na wa ba be ka. Sika dodo a.
E fa Remo de ni.
Oh, enti no my dream ya me say let's get serious in this country.
Okay.
It has come a time sebio o man sika your man mu ni nyina sika. Hwe o man we titire wo mu.
Protect the public purse.
So just imagine say ye nyina aso man na ye di sika ja asuko no ma akoye friend say ni din the same
miracle
ni din said anya miracle aboaje na ye se wono hwe so na kintina wa otufo no nyina taxpayers money ka ho ohini bodi amamu so to gba afede no nyina me hanfu nyina me bom di amamu so no mu nyina sika o abusua nyina sika o ne di amamu na wo akola totofi we na wa wie sika no na wadi uguso a wudi na ya bechi wa na wow party for start say dede. Let's get serious in this country. Baby o man kono. Sebi ye hia enyansafo a o mbe kasa wo badwam. Enye saa de ekoso no.
Praje te mo nyi video no to so mame na fe list of fa honi nwie owie ana fe de aka no so ato aso. Yenko.
Oh, yeah, now you're down. I'm gonna find him. Yes, if I ain't a penny, I'm by it. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna be new one. Honestly, say, be a 5 year. I must be a better. So, can I send ban of my hotel? I'm die.
Ewiase ohun nipa bi o ho a okamia menka no okamia oye me dan mi mfie no because minim say den ahomatenten na me dia ma no ono a wagimi nti ode be kekere ne ho me hu no first day me hu no oba me nchen na me hu so wagimi first day me hu so because nipa ne nante na one ne din komo ba ko mienu me hopes me pe na asem nya bibia onimnyansa Mugabe onimnyansa me mpe kwase agro ti hu se me ne kwase anam me ne na kwase a usuma no kura ahwe obekọ beba na mfifiro di mfifiro egu enti kwase a yensuma no me nsuma kwase a first day me share na me ne di nkita ho sa time no wa frɛ me wo program wo your friend is saying Happy FM oh afi na no a yenyina they be making sure say MPP on who be kire omo pa na say there be MPP na person omo kire omo kanokre de obi nya ye menka oh de oye ntwitwa ntrongu omo so nyina ani asem nyina be keka bi afrafra na say there be akufo do ya ohoi udi ntro to no so be me achew nti udi kanokre ye di ni di agro bobi ani ni di agro mi tu nefo o so oba mu fie ha o oba ha Oba hanum hansem bebrebe empanifo si entwaso nti me menka
Dr. Chembi
Oba ha na mi listo wa utimi hwa mi manim na udidi me matem akulawe didi me matem menya na hwe yenka bedwam asem yenka kokuo mu asem obedwam
pempeni
na sebi me udidi me matem wo ofa bi te same wabushwe mu ha tese me mabushwe nkura me na me the forest ezo kura am sabi o unya me aye etimi adidi atemwa didi obi atemwa Ghana ha ade ya ukwa no akoshe mfikyire pagya nade enti wo macho wo body no na wo refi so be macho wo adwen o so me ka se nipa agimi a ebi ni o wakopagya dade enti na adwen ye ne se adwen na eda ni tirim de o ma ne adwen ne macho nemo obema body ni macho on de enu eto no yeso ye bema pia ye kuja o enu asem asi ye ne tentini tietie nyina ne sen wo so kopɛ MP adi MP na wo kwa kopɛ adie no sabi o wo kɔ enu obi wo ho na sabi yankoto ayeda wo se munya botre wo kɔ ye wakoto mpanifo wo ho ni papia ye party adwuma a omo no sabi o omo nim de enti eya de sre ne bia wo kwa akopɛ mo ma me kwan na me nso me som mo na nyanya bia sabio osom eye o hye ma me kwan na me som so ye de so troko ho oh enti se edru ba bia edru na me hu se wase sub boys egu car mu because boys adwene wo form o fi so mo pagya dade na nya tramo mienu miensa bia papa ya o ye twetwa bi na yenko na wo panyansani akodi na chi e wa amayosemu a o katechi afrifa Leo Mensa na akodi na chi aya o ma magentete akura em se wa antete ni ana wa ma training ni entia ti na wajimi sana because enka wotete na ana nka wo yese party na chese ni nka wa antete ni ba wo ni mu students ana me ni ho record minimum record. Oh, no. Me jina we so catch IGP say.
Ono kra no you happy FM no buy na mene osu bempa program. Near your choice. And after no worry at Tom station.
Ampa
ade the bar
happy.
Enti one day na osu bempa to kwan. Me nim say ye yo dem rika be wura ho. Because that day na say me host program no.
Say ihotna.
Enti no wan to no boase. Wo ba ya nche de koto aba enti. Wan to no boase.
E fre bibi sanko tie say wo ko tie di okafa wo ho antie ya ma ne kotena wa. Ore be ho. Oh ihotna. Na say bi ye di agro da me ne nam Fox FM kwa ba bedru enkra ha me nim ne da. Bobie e na ono eja ososo ni paso. Na wo we yu didi bobi atem we. We nipa fan we.
Say wo ye.
Edidi Mugabe atem.
Say wo ye Santini right?
Pa.
Asante mamu so obi ohina otimeja na boje.
Oh, ya yese mo wanim manyam. Say te say wudie say efe. Oh, obi oho ana aso wadwa na bodwe se na asa aponcha bodwe se. What you say? Yese ohine de mo wanim enyanyam. Te say we say we ja wabodwe se na aye hene a ebe fata o kama. Anya sebio adwene wom kama oni monyam na ohwe ne de ya ana na henie na woka no sebio enu eye nigeta no hene enu nigata kro enu gata na no wontimi mfrantuma mfatini ensine so nkwa ahemfie manhia da bi wontimi tio eye ayokofo a omo wa aguna omo hene etese bretuofo omo baabi na o masi hene anu no eye fie wontimi mfa ntra ne gata ne kura ana ya no ode chinesi ne so kuntan enti eye akaka binsam ana wasoa ne men ana wose kroma obi anya bema nchen no ana te se wu hopes nse ode ne ho bebo wa na wode wu etu ne ho pesa mini hopes ne nam unim de anka ne mpanifo nam nti saa na ode ne nam krom ha ana krono ade a wonim oso wonim bibia saa na mre bi krono te said ya wakogina brocha wogege nkofo sika se wakwakoye boho be no ye wo ye krofo boho be no ye Mugabe, don't let me go there. I don't have to waste my time and energy on such a miscreant, a hooligan.
Yeah, can't there. And the one on him no beka say.
Onye who oko yakobo boy okoje jinkofo sika wa manone. Se wono akwa we abofra we wono funfuni se wono akwa kosi boho wo ho afedi wono asa koye ya obi boho a waye dadaro no akogina ho atwa de ayako kata ho se watwa boho waye short cutting akwa we wanti ohine ne kasa
amisi no yawadamfo
wonya mi mi sro bacho enka bi da wo hwe ado be court me mfa jimi ni adamfo da me nyanya safo na di agro me de koye we ma koye madamfo ana ho sese ana wodi ne ho sese wa oba wo nchen ya na woni ni sire kakra bia na akogina bonten be madamfo ni listo well madamfo ni wan fa bia anyewo ya fi wan fa bia anyewo
famisi
oh eti no mesramo Ghana ha na ye wo no eye nyansafo man
ebula asem ne de fato nchen
eye nyansafo man
yenka
ye kanipa ni su obetle studio hanum na ye ka do mahama asem ni su ba ne ye ka ho asem ne papa ye na mani ye ne do mane man
ebula ne de emfa ni chi a chi ne mo ebra
ye bu ye kana se opa susu twam na no tema metena nka se utwam pia ye kire wase ho asem ne ye kan mede na obi ehu nipa kra meka na asemi de okogina ama no ne kwasresre sika se wono waye boho bebrebe e wo funfuni fo ba ya assembly man beka se wo boa wo gigi sika no wagi sika no se ya nkwasa sem se ya no didi no akwase sa boys no mu di nachi na no wo ko from ne na mai asta na boys di nachi na wa cameraman
obi oye hu fo bia no nam a
na boys one nam the bodyguard ediwe da me want some the bodyguard nam Mugabe anya emre bi boys bi ko ha wa adwin bi a ya nyina ya advice say mienu bi kan ho a una ma bodyguard wachi Entino
campaign ye nyina e matre na me no monam.
Ai.
Bema bi antra me kabun ko campaign.
Na wo de wo da bi na wo de wo. Adrora.
Oh da bi o.
Adrora. O ku se ku di pa wo. What do you see there? Boy see. Who train you?
Everybody.
Odani Gaddafi. Oh, etino mesre. Oh, we be me pie kuja o. Okatachi o fa we hwe nyansa. Democracy ni ewu mu no. Vigilante bill no nko vigilante law no. Se aban we say se oyi nani ama posifo ayi na dwuma ayo ma dwuma. Ubeko jail straight. Because you want to break law and order. And a young people for and passes Samrano. It is based on that vigilante law. No, you see, the Juma. Then you say, Bia, yeah, BB say, oh, Shoti Shot Chebina, IGP, no, so I'm running here, Juma. You have to go to jail. What must I say?
Nonsense, your system.
It must say IGP. My way, and yes, and now let it serve as a deterrent to others who want to emulate same. And your good behavior.
They are preparing.
Because now we are one or more far boys beer. One more poor man will go baby say. Or more never be MPP security.
Boga Lions.
Yes.
New ones.
Yes. Oh, and your mentality say they can through hooliganism no take power.
Oh, she are mobile.
They are not nika. Oh, say. Adaya missing now will be also so book of na bobi anse na akwa me gina na wa yira wo kwa kobu na bobi ne ho ye nanika na me pagya na si ba bi ni mu ha se balu ayehu no ni mu ha oh now boys we by now I was saying ya crack whip no da because uja o mu it will fester
o mo na de motorbike ko.
It will fester. What must I say? You know, let's instill discipline in this country.
Very well. That's it.
Let's instill discipline in this country. Enough is enough. Yeah, baby, you're free. Can see yes, the omu yebia. Okay, benya boys so, but we don't believe in that.
Fantastic.
Because obiaba ehunhiano. Na ho na mfa na ho de nkonko enkogura ato pray.
Yeah. That's it. Let's do.
IGP Misrao. Crack the whip.
Fantastic.
There are laws in this country. Crack the whip. Set so onu. Hey, ni rank me refu.
IGP.
There be set so onu set here. ACP eh?
Yeah.
Hey, we don't find chayos ya more rank. Set. Police penny set so onu. Crack the whip.
But I say, listen, and I could say, because Safari Valley Eco Resort, Tomada on Macaho, Techni, a Dijumedi, bro, about wildlife experience, or more a number one, Umunian so moton hono, who are when you papa, almost several local and continental dishes, environment where serene, yeah, Jaudu, a year wildlife experience, no, and Moano. Antelope sini zebra omo kono mo eba oni beju ye papa omo ye adwuma de fo anso ni nyina wona wotwenum omo electric cars wo ha wodu ha ye de obekoto na oso hu sene e ho no ho city ankasa wodu ha woni beje ho 0596914394 0596914394 omo wo eye dew in the eastern part of Ghana. You have asked, like I said, Enfamo. Power specialist about hospital and so a kahun kwaimu and a dijumedi ebro. Hepatitis A, B, C, D, E, and a TT1, a fatty liver, a sciatica, a prostate, and now no penny been a teachma. A also an component sum a fibroid menu about to make a nephonic power specialist about hospital. Ye war a year takrade anaji estate, anaji MA primary school, Kumasi Ufiase, Lake Bosom, Checontina, put to kwano so sanso ne kra so no ye wo a year poku ase CP kwantempo no so fe ma me adu ya no ne twetwe nkomo 0244544422 0244544422. The Stay Back Stay Safe campaign from a National Petroleum Authority or say country say kokoba o mode magana fo nyina ne so ko hu se fo tanka bi eda forma me ha ho se wo kwa akotwe fuel ewo musansa hwe ya no kwa akohwe wo nkwa menni 1 gallon of fuel achi say ye diesel na ye petrol na nkɔhwɛ wo nkwa ɛno ane sɛ wo sɛ fuel tank na atɔ fam a wɔne Ghana National Fire Service mpanimfoɔ bɛtwetwe nkɔmmɔ anaasɛ Ghana Police Service for mpanimfoɔ bɛtwetwe nkɔmmɔ anaasɛ wobɛreach out to ɛyɛ National Petroleum Authority wɔn contact center number no on 0302550380 0302550380 ofra wɔn ɛbɛgye so say your life is more than a gallon of fuel na kyerɛ sɛ nkwa no ho hia yie papaapa as natural mineral water nsuo no enie yɛde sade escola so ɛde aba edwa so nsuo no wɔnom na ɛboa ma apɔmuden no ɛma nipadua no egyinagyina no so kama ɛsɛ water is life nti wɔsɛ wɔnom nsuo yie papaapa adafo abaako bi wɔnom wɔsɛ wɔnom bɛyɛ nso sɛ de bɛyɛ ɛbɛboa ama ɛyɛ nipadua no etumi abɔ adwuma yie papaapa sɛ yɛ wedding na wɔyɛ engagement na wɔyɛ na sɛ gathering bi a wɔyɛ bia no wonya nsuo de asɛvo ahɔhɔ a ɛyɛ s natural mineral water no na mekamfo de ama wɔ yɛde dɔkɔdɔkɔ nso deɛ abɛdwa so ɛno yɛ s cola wode w'ani kyerɛ mɛkɔm shop bi ma wobɛnya bi atɔ saa nso na ɛyɛ s natural mineral water no nso wobɛnya bi atɔ shops ahodoɔ no nyinaa mu no ɛsɛ s cola no ɛbu ɛwɔ baabi a woba SYZ broadcasting ɛwɔ 37 a Bebrese Street the heart of Accra osu a wobɛnya bi hu me sa rɔba dodo bi a wopɛ bia no wɔsa ɛbɛtumi aka bi saa nso ɛna wura yɛ nuaba oboshi shop nso a dodo bi a wopɛ bia no ɛwɔ su hɛ ya wɔso bɛtumi anya bi atɔ na wɔso akɔtɔn frɛ ɛyɛ S natural mineral water for on 05969 059 627 3546 059 627 3546 or 059 627 3547 ofra yɛbɛgye wo so Divine Hope Aba Center ɛne de ɔtwa aba powder de abɛdwa so me adi masɛm ama me aboa me yie papaapa ama ende mitumi gina me nanso bɔ adwuma ma obi ahu sɛ yes me wura fie o me sɛ senior man na eba no Mugabe the capacity man capacity yɛn fa mfrɛ mɛma kwawo bɛma yɛbɛfrɛ sɛ capacity hopes listowell edi bi wayɛ to Kevin Ima what you say wodi atie din no Prince na kyerɛ sɛ odwuma ɛso ani ɛno ɛna mekamfo hɛba yɛ papa powder yi ɛde ama sɛ ɔtwa ne deɛ wonya bi a hopes sɛ di na asɛm ama no ɛna ɔno abo alaji sorugo ɛdi na asɛm ama no sexual weakness ɛne ɛbɛdwane low libido bɛma watenka wɔ soro a yɛfrɛ mmaa ne frɛ watenkapa abrante bi wɔ me deɛ yɛfrɛ no atenka mmaa ne de ɛyɛ pa asɔ so ɛne sɛ wɔn frɛ no atenkapa kyɛn sɛ natenka na ɛbɔ adwuma yie papaapa koko na ɛha wɔ sɛ fifiw baabi a na sɛ pɛsɛ esiw baabi ɛyɛ ulcer menstrual problems nyinaa no wonya wɔtwa yɛ ba powder ne bi ɛbɛboa wo pharmacy shops awudi mu wura ma ɔbɛnya bi tamale mo fama ne kyerɛ PK gumbela hɔ temafɔmfɔ mo ne kyerɛ nana boakye heba mo am wo Cape Coast boakye ansa House of Drugs wa Shaman Carpet by Osunyane and Gapson Pharmacy wo Koforidua frɛ ɔtwafo yi on 0550639037 0550639037 ofra ɛbɛgye so Victory Garlic Mesa Dr. Mwako ne no papa no ɛda so agu so ɛsa yaresa ma ɛyɛ nkwan yie papa blood circulation nipadua no wɔsɛ mogya tumi di nipadua no mafurisa ne yie ɛne udru ɛyɛ usu ɛyɛ night market wa menua mba ne nyinaa jɔkɔ ne wɔn nyinaa noa na wɔn nom na atwɛ ɔnom bi saa nso ɛna ɛyɛ ma jama nom bi menua ba ɛyɛ mili akwele milis pap onum bi lumba ne yire grace no oboshin su num bi ya enya se Victory Garlic Mesa no ko bi nenom ebebo ni padua ni ma moja ti me di ni padua ni mo frusan ni ante ya se on fe ni agro osu ante ya choba wa me ma asabia nso asabia sketching no nso on fe ni agro Victory Garlic Mesa no monom ni ntimi se ni padua no obi a otumi ni di wonu mu ato obro ni be cast loss of appetite unya bi na wonu ma ebo ni padua ni ye papa eno ansa obefra mo ato fra na so be pharmacy shop heba shop BM organ ha obenya bi ato fra 0201 293280 0201 293280 0242 5456 Hebron Hills International School of Media of the Nsawam Road we do a school a brand and a kama uban when you 3 months 4 months for the call or mobile general sounds soon when you ambush in econo yeah the Montessori titi and the man or mobi bia learning materials in Africa UK and eba udua environment oh yes rain kama if you be anyhow when ban anybody ye papa lower and upper primary admission go so echo so for manager na corporate admission e man sansa church for no omo e won kwada no abotire ye papa adwumako nyina da woro mata akire ade adu dwumadi inside politics e de bro on TVS was etana and power 97.9 46 minutes inside 5 akasimadu 9 nanu si akasebo and mampo ma deputy news editor woni ni team no si akasebo papa mampo ma woni wase Benz na wase koju me de ka me pepa ye Benz mampo ma se Benz ni die bia bi what you say eno de empenefo ka poma ani ate onye ni paatwa edewu yenkoi
ensin so ne ka the only car yedam
eno ana mampo
oh adaka se yetenam the only car yedam ye
Benz ti mampo ma Benz ne de wasa wonsaka odo me de car ne be mo
me fa kwanya so nchia me classmate Paul Dagby menene ko training garage.
Oh, okay.
And we senior citizen.
Where they
senior citizen. O confession. What's area?
I like that. Oh, corner so.
That's right.
Otie fire.
Otie fire no. Ada me am brother Hayford Adoye. One so sharing. And I mean about furnitures. One so so.
I don't achieve almost so yare.
And I said, and the strategy Nibia. Because inside the whole that I grow, who experience.
I say,
but I say, who experience means who experience. All that you know, what send your hot tier pa.
So you bear my dear, no, I bear my
proposal.
Is it could be the mouse where I took at it? It is one angel.
Kajedo Mubon into a castle area, me did this way. Omobono. Video na me share no ombono
ene me de ne de me ho se abunu mum
sa one your chef
on tie foto
me de ba ko be be say no
wo ye nue kuma no wo di sanfo na efro na etu fo ase Mugabe so ya no wo frefre me na wo obi a me no wato se didi pen se wo ya de na nya me ntimi fa fon frɛ kan tiro sa de wetwe ye se ye wade nyina ho kwan ye so ye nyina ne fa.
That's right. And a good example
of course is a good example of utuni funa posane hwa utuni pafo say ade wei enye yeni sei na sabi baby apani ti a ohun no ugina bonsan so kura wo hu
but this aban we my soft when people for so because enema akofado ye atofose onabo kolenda sedu agongo Dr. Sevi Opuni enema mpenifo bia femu chachuchi kata the late Victor Solomon ya papa Dana Gbadapi honorable P what they saying Pepra former finance minister Kwame Pepra hwenkofo we mpenifo we bra ma bre power MPP nsa no na nei ya chima na musu
I said yeah
mu kra ya chi omo asori dem asori dem
yes
Rambo
chachu
yeah
o ti asori dem bom paye o okodi communion ni
apart from chachu omo sa chi obi so o asori dem sa ana nan say akra yi Madina MP
ai so
so
I didn't have rule of law near you
mo de mun kan mo de na na ya say omutia yeye John Mahama na president.
That's right.
Ke kofa ye mu bi na president.
At that time no but was can crunch kokko too.
So he is one of many others who want to test the law.
Because John Mahama come in or test it. And now no say and test the law.
No patches and John Mahama went to me by him. And a Supreme Court
say so who can show to me. And I say any panas I could say John Mahama Otimisa could be a man.
Yeah, dear. Me hey, Eric Amwako, yes. Me guys in Obako, Eric Amwako.
Obi a the organ.
Say or no Angasa Grand MPP afternoon into a paper. Yeah, Eric Mefro after the program. Yeah. You see, media sa issue we no. Yeah, party as United Party and take a decision. We na here consultation because a constitutional matter.
By interpretation, the banner was said.
Interpretation
to me qua.
Supreme Court Kasadia, we support it. But answer na Supreme Court to be Kasada so no. won say bi o hodum a na ehia lobby o because Supreme Court nso omo bi o mo asumuti o wa hu ne ate no se nipa dodo efua so a ono so timi shepu omo yi ne kakra so omo ya against a ono so timi shepu omo yi kakra so wa hu ne ate no so we need consultation.
There's a banner president so onko
what's onko na sa ande one sa ayiwe enye for President Mahama is for Ghana. It is a true on us. Supreme Court ka say otimi ko no se onko eda ho
na se betimi aforce no
eda ho
but betimi aforce no so woko or direct ne only choice
only option
se court to se onko a obeka se
only option
yeah ke ba pre na me ka say
baby ode o man ikui
na me ka say yen United Party there me se mo anye consultation e dey gina baby a constitution gina yeah consultation
but is this good say obi be test law no
oh na say on there ehunya law no ye kono almost all the time as see etimi tested
the constitution and say obi betimi akono wasan baby
one say can branch there na work no was say as say e continuous
and wa your mama no anya continuous no anya
running say by or 2 times
twice free
Kufuor straight atamesi by no anya yi ana John Mahama by 1 and woko Kufuor do about 2 straight ana John Mahama samba and was say ukọ na be shemfi obi be shemfi na wo samba eno anu no ana say 2 times ni kire say ukọ 2 straight
when the here Supreme Court so
e hono na ye hwe
ti say test law no
eno nti no akọ test law no ana me ka say
ehu
eye consultation mo frɛ me peni na me peni ka kire me say sa law we yen ye gina ha e ho de ye gina what you say ati there should be that broader consultation you know said ye be ya ye ebe pie mu ababia no ye nim say na o man direction so on it no ati sa consultations no ya ehu hia bibia fa constitution hu bia
very important
ehu hia say yetimi just sa consultation no or enye radio consultation what would it no aha impenifo kasa
deep one deep one
na adropo netie betra say ni e kasa mi penny say this is the direction ubo hu say ye kan wa say what ye kan wa na mo de mo tratra wo what
when afanya mo person better no listen 2 minutes
no kwenya me animu ni Mugabe me one of the nipa omo Ghana ha omo esusu se obrapa ejewura kwan na so wo hwe John Mahama nim de ne nsiyo na experience titiu a wo de ye odi bu ne man this time na emre ni swa pa nkebe hia senka ye beto ane so
no bo adwuma no
titiu so wo hwe direction odi o man na ekọ bon hwe ani edemu a wayi ya free mu a ya beto nkonkon so kra ye nya ntu anamo ne kra keke no ba bia ye da sisi ye no waya ade enti me de kamen ko a nka we sebi nkuye kwan nyina kra na yebua enti ora Mahama se wutie mi a se Supreme Court nso ruli we na se yese ko na wo so wonko a ye be yerew
ndi open
okay se wonko no based on the current constitution
and its interpretation
yes and it said Supreme Court can be bia I don't think so
because there is a bit of ambiguity.
Yeah. So Supreme Court here declares chance for I don't think so I don't think so. But for now,
but I did be MPP for a year. Already Kopoko Akokasem say and Kokonkete nkete. Ebinum a friend is all more way and Kokon. Akoko wonyini ya yeri.
Na Kokon so de.
Na Koko wonyini ya yeri. Na no how does that constitute a failure of such a project?
No.
Akoko a wonyini ni yeri. Enti se minister say obi a friend say wa ye ne Nkoko waton ni Nkosu ya wanya ne mfa so. Enti Nkoko no ye man 50, one ya wakum 15 or we because ne mfa so no wanya no. Now better say no program no a failure. Who's I doing be for more?
This week, I'm here. Now, Yada, any on the show. And we have Papa this week. Yeah, first, I'm patch of frame, and I'm ready now. Over the church, I mean, answer. Baby, I want to listen to it.
A part of the topic in Tino.
Okay.
Yeah, fantastic.
It's very important. Because we share.
I say, no matter listen, and I could see because I say, Mother MCR, Rav Jampo, and a team Kevin Asante, she said, you made any, the moon, I see Emmanuel Nate, a team Prince, Peter Munina Yamiasu and come about the end of Domi and Kwama, which now at exactly 2 p.m. of Report Bashas or 3 p.m. Namasuma Ewaha. Yamamunina Mo and it's